trying to get together, man. Get that shit together. Quick interruption because this fixes all content creator problems. If you're consistently adjusting your camera, losing framing when you move, or re-recording content because you drifted out of the shot, that is a waste of time and engagement. I started using the OBS by mini camera and it eliminated all of that. It uses AI auto tracking to follow you in real time, keeps you perfectly framed, and delivers clean, professional video without extra gear or full studio setup. Whether you're streaming, podcasting, or on client calls, this makes you look locked in and polished automatically. Stop fighting your camera and focus on your message. I dropped the affiliate link in the description. If you're serious about content, this is an easy upgrade. As you can see, I'm testing out the camera and everything, and it's working out pretty well. Hit the link, get yours.
Welcome to the table. Power, perspective, profit.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome to another show, one of the dopest shows on YouTube where we talk about everything under the sun as long as we get back to the money, real conversations, and real solutions. I'm your host, Courtney Egger, and I got my co-host with me, Marcus Courtney and Macaroni Tony. What's good with it, fellas?
Yo, what's poppin'?
Chilling, you know what I'm saying? Another Tuesday. It's been a hot little second, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We missed Friday, and that was on, you know, so that was on me. But more so, other things popped up. So it's all great. It's all good. But we back. But don't worry about it, my people. We double back. We're doing double back Fridays. So don't even trip. We're gonna make up for it. Don't even trip.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, man. But before we got some topics to cover today. We got quite a bit to cover today, and I think a lot of it gonna be controversial. So what we gonna do, we gonna get the main topic out of the way first. But before we get there, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm, and make sure you hit the bell notification. So that way you'll know when we go live, you'll know when the next uploads are, and so that way you can just be here on time and come kick it with your people, all right? So with that being said, I want to go ahead and get into these topics for today. Now, everybody, I guess you could say the past month or so, Jay-Z has been in the media. He came back with the freestyle, then after the freestyle, Buddy done cut his dreads. Then he had a whole concert, he had a whole show at the Yankee Stadium. Now that's an entire situation because they had to get refunded due to some difficulties. And on top of that, Pharrell had some things to say. He was telling Jay-Z, hey, listen, I need you to kill him. Who he was talking about? Oh no. But here are the gripes of some of the people, and then we're going to give our thoughts and our opinions. All right, so let's go ahead and rock.
So I'm doing this review for this shitty ass concert at Yankee Stadium. I actually thought a concert couldn't be worse than the Cowboy Carter one, but the only thing that was bad with the Cowboy Carter one was the heat. Everything else was out of her control, you know, and the stadium was tiny, but the show was fantastic. It started on time. We got to actually get inside the stadium. We stood outside that damn Yankee Stadium for 5 hours. All the money people paid to see that show, and they had us standing out there in these metal things for hours like cattle. The police officers that was out in front of our door looked like they was 12 years old. They was completely incompetent, spent the whole time on their phone or laughing and talking with each other. Every time we asked them for information about the show or what was going on, they knew nothing. Nothing at all, didn't know. And it's probably people still standing out there just looking mad disappointed. For this to be Jay-Z's hometown and for Yankee Stadium to go out like this, y'all, That shit was janky on some bootleg poppy store fucking bullshit. I mean, Yankee Stadium need to be ashamed of yourself. That security was raggedy as fucking hell because you only had the New York Police Department running it and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Okay. I find it hysterical that y'all would get upset somebody said defund the police, because if you are that incompetent and simple, you need to be defunded. I'm telling, it was just a mess, a whole mess, and a fucking embarrassment for Jay-Z. I think that Yankee Stadium and them police need to be ashamed. He done came back here to try to put a show on, put some money in your fucking pocket, and you couldn't even run the security. It was pathetic and ridiculous. Nothing. 4 hours to stand outside.
All right, now let me go to this other video so we can get more context on what happened.
So this was the scene last night outside Yankee Stadium. Thousands of frustrated fans standing around for hours, waiting to be let into Jay-Z's Extra Innings show, which was supposed to kick off at 8 p.m., but didn't get started until after midnight. Why? Well, Jay-Z's team says hundreds of people without tickets tried storming the gates and pushing past security, so officials had to shut down every entrance at the stadium for everyone's safety. When Jay-Z finally hit the stage, he apologized to the crowd, saying,
"It was like 10,000 people outside, and they closed all the doors, and somebody rushed the door, and they closed the door for you guys' safety and everybody's safety outside. There's 10,000 people outside. I don't want to start music. People get trampled. So I know, really sorry for the inconvenience, but I have to make sure everybody's okay."
Fans say it was all worth the wait in the end, with Beyoncé, Rihanna, and Usher just some of the surprise appearances to close out an epic 3-night run celebrating 30 years of the hip-hop icon's legendary career.
Now that we have the context, and now that we go back to this other video of this woman complaining, what are y'all thoughts on it?
Yeah, bro. She was just talking. Wait. She was talking. I thought he just didn't come out. I thought he just like canceled the show. Fucking just didn't even come out. Maybe like some headlines came out, but he didn't come out. Yeah, I mean that's just typical shit that happens. I mean they had to shut it down since we heard the logistics shit that happened, the legit thing that happened. Motherfuckers without tickets trying to get in. Putting everybody else's safety in jeopardy, and that's why they had to stop it. I mean, that makes way more sense than what she's talking about. But I think a lot of people, what I've heard since this is an issue, kind of thinks the same way she's thinking. But until you hear the actual truth, you should be able to understand that is understandable. So yeah, I don't know. That's crazy.
I think both sides right. I mean, she got the right to feel how she feels, standing there 5 hours and all that type of stuff. And like, if you don't know what's like, I'm looking at the situation. If I'm there in real time and I'm not knowing what's going on, okay, I can hear about it afterwards and I understand what's going on. But when you actually there, that's a whole different situation. And as people asking questions, and it looked like she was in her car while that was going on. But I get it. I get both sides, right? You got some stuff that's out of your control or whatever, but at the same time, you spent all that money and you standing out there 5 hours, dog. Like, that's a long ass time, dog.
Yeah. I mean, were people complaining that were outside that couldn't get in, or people were complaining that were inside and nobody was playing?
Nobody was performing.
Yeah, is that what the deal was? Like no one was performing for 5 hours?
I mean, yeah. So it was supposed to start at 9, but it ended up then starting until 12 because they were trying to because of that situation. There were many people that was trying to get in that didn't pay, and so they tried to get that under control because, of course, that's unfair to the people who actually paid their money, and you got degenerates trying to force their way into the concert to watch a show that they didn't pay for. Yeah, and so that was the hindrance.
Yeah, I mean, I see both sides because at the end of the day, that would be unfair. But at the same time, in real time, if I'm asking questions like what's going on and nobody knows what's going on, I'd be like, what the hell, too?
I mean, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'd be mad. I wouldn't be happy. I mean, I wouldn't be. I don't think I'd be going to. I mean, I would understand the situation, but I definitely wouldn't be happy. But I also know that, like, in a situation like this, that's just something you can't change. I wouldn't say that it's the fault of, the security guard or the police or any people that work in there. I mean, that's something that was motherfuckers aren't supposed to be rushing in to try to break in. You know what I mean? So, like, I mean, I don't know if that's like a normal thing and they supposed to have like extra security for that. But yeah, I mean, if anything, I'd be mad at the fucking people who trying to bust in there, ruining time for me instead of the security guards and the police officers.
That sounds like some YN activity.
Oh well, yeah, 100%.
They got a thing out here in Atlanta. It's about to be a big kind of celebration or party, whatever, and it's 30 and up. They said they tired of it's getting to the point where it was like they checking IDs and they talking about 30 and up. They don't even care if you 27. They don't even care 30 and up because
you can't even get in.
Can't get in, dog.
Yeah, shit.
Because these young dudes, these young people, they be messing stuff up.
It's fucking shit up for everybody. Now, hey, is that's legit gonna happen? They'll be turning motherfuckers away that they're like 29, 28.
No, I'm telling you, it's gonna happen, bro. I think that's what's gonna start happening, bro. Like at functions where it's usually the demographic kind of it's an older demographic. I think they're gonna start checking IDs and like 30 and up, bro.
Yeah, that'll be wild. But hey, I mean, yeah, you're right though. I mean, they fucking it up for everybody. So yeah. I mean, I could definitely see that'll be wild. But yeah, I can see some shit like that.
Yeah, but I mean, it messed up on both sides, really, because people that came there, they try to get experience and like the logistics of everything. They probably got babysitters and was like, we're gonna pick them up around this time. And
bro. Like, you probably still drinking for 5 extra hours. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, majority of people. I mean, a lot of people dropping their kids off at their parents' house and shit. But I mean, I ain't gonna lie. My old ass, I don't feel like standing on line no 5 hours, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be like, bro, I'm about to go home, dog.
But shit,
depending on how much I spit. Like if I spit a good grip, I'll be mad. But I'm like, I'm gonna stick it out.
Yeah, I definitely probably wouldn't even went from the get go. But
yeah.
I
ain't no big Jay-Z fan anyway, so I wouldn't that wouldn't happen to me anyway.
Yeah, nah.
What up, Rod? Did you see the video?
Double C way.
Yo. I think you mute, bro.
You?
Yeah, I can now.
Oh, okay, but yeah, I said no. I didn't see it.
So do you know about the Jay-Z topic? So there were people complaining about the fact that the show was supposed to start, the concert that Jay-Z had was supposed to start at 9 p.m., but it ended up starting at 12. And a lot of people were complaining. They were asking for refunds, but the reason is because there were individuals that were trying to get into the show that didn't pay. And so the security and, of course, the people of Yankee Stadium, they were trying to get that situation taken care of before they let anybody in.
Oh, okay.
And so that's why the show started late. And so everybody's still asking for refunds. So what's your thought on
that? That's, you pay for your show, you still got your show. If you stayed there and you still enjoyed the show, ain't no refunds. You got what you paid for. Sadly, not everything's gonna go the way it needs to go. We just talked about Cardi B when she was in Atlanta and how somebody disrespected her staff and she was finna just straight up cancel the show that night. There's a lot of moving parts into doing the show, and if some things don't align, then yeah, there's gonna be delays. I had a homegirl, one of my homegirls from Maryland. She was actually at the venue, so I was kind of getting like somewhat live updates from her stories on how things was going, and She was in there. They was mingling. They were waiting for people to come out. Show's not starting. Just to get word that there was a couple fights that broke out outside the venue. They trying to break up fights and all this other stuff. So, you know, it was just like a logistical nightmare. To get the show going. But at the same time, you got Jay-Z bringing out Jeezy, bringing out Eminem, Nas. Like it was a grip of people that got brought out. So you paid for one person, but you got a catalog of people. You got 15 plus people. Jermaine Dupri, like a bunch of people, you know, came and performed and helped celebrate what Jay-Z was trying to curate and put together. You got one hell of a show. Ain't no such thing as a fucking refund. So I'm sorry. If you stayed at that venue and you endured and you enjoyed the show, enjoy the show. Sometimes the delay come with it. And that's just that. But refunds, that's just showing that a lot of people still buying shit on the firm, still buying shit that they can't fucking afford in the heat of the moment. And, you know, y'all want y'all cake and eat it too.
Hey, they want a refund when they didn't pay with it with a firm, dog.
Yeah, nah, you can't come out in traffic twerking on the hood of the car talking about spend that shit and all this other stuff. Then when you done spent that shit and shit ain't go your way, now you want a refund. Spend that shit mean that bread gone. We done charged it to the game.
They want a refund.
Spend that shit, don't get refunds. Stop that damn layaway fucking energy.
They want a refund, but they gotta pay $29.99 a month on that bitch.
Yeah, nah, fuck that.
And they a bitch. I got my ticket. $29.99, baby.
Spend that.
They finance it for 6 months.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I thought an option of that, like when I was paying for, I just bought like a, well, it's like I just bought a rug for my man room, and it's like a big rug. And then I saw a firm, and I was like, "What is this?" And I clicked on it. It was like credit check. I said, "Oh no." This is financing. I like financing for something for $100. God damn.
Some
people you can finance anything now, bro.
No, that's why I didn't know you can finance something that low.
Yeah. You can set
like,
up.
Damn. Like you, bro, I look at it like this, bro. Hey, some people not financially responsible, and then you probably got about 5 things that you paying on the firm. You should have went ahead and just bought it.
At that point,
you paying $29.99 on 5 things. You could have just went ahead and bought that bitch. Buy that shit. Buy that shit. Buy that shit.
Bought that.
But any final thoughts on this topic?
Yeah, it's a tough situation, bro. I'm like, I don't think they should get like a refund, but I can understand the frustration. Like, I'm pretty sure some people talking about they want a refund, but they stayed there and they enjoyed it. Nah, you can't, just because you was inconvenienced don't mean you get a refund and you sat there and had a whole show.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's always a delay. It's always a delay at a concert. I mean, not 5 hours, but I mean, she
so it wasn't 5 hours. She put extra mustard on it, so it was like it was a 3-hour delay.
Yeah, rough. Yeah, 3 to 4 hour delay.
So it's supposed to start at 9. People got there around about 7, 6. Her ass probably got there late as hell. Thought she was.
Oh yeah, they probably rolling about 12. I ain't never been to a concert on time. You go like, yeah, you go like,
that's what I'm saying. I ain't never been to every concert that I went to. That shit ain't start on time, bro.
That shit usually start about hour and a half to 2 hours late anyway.
Yeah.
So like, I went to the Kanye concert. I think it started at 10. I mean, it was supposed to start at like 8. I think that shit ain't starting until goddamn 10:30.
Yeah, that's almost like typical shit.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't nothing new.
I bet, bro. I bet they said something through the whole concert. I bet they said, "Hey, sorry." Maybe they didn't go in detail if motherfuckers are trying to break in, but I'm pretty sure they said something.
Well, that's what Jay-Z said on stage. Like, listen, I'm sorry about the delay. I'm just, you know what I'm saying, because people that didn't pay were trying to get in, so they had to get that shit situated first. So he was like, I apologize.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, man. So I be like, man, sometimes these people, bro, she might be a content creator. And she just made 10 out of nothing, just to make some content. I can tell about her hair.
She said I can tell about her hair.
Mm-hmm.
Shit wasn't done or what?
That shit was done, not done, well done. Lakers in 5.
Man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the algorithm. Make sure I hit the bell notification, bro. So look, I want to go ahead and go to this next topic because I don't want to spend too much time on it because I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I'm gonna think it's a nothing burger, but there are people who are trying to make a big deal out of the situation. Trump called Nicki Minaj hot. Hot, like fine shit.
Oh, how dare a man think somebody attractive?
Right. So we're gonna get into that, and then of course, we'll give our thoughts and our opinions on. But let's get the full context of what he said.
We also have a woman that is so respected and so hot and so great, a great friend of, I don't say conservative, I say of common sense. She's not conservative or liberal or, as they say now, progressive. Liberal became so tarnished. Now it's communist. They say social democrats. No, social democrat is a communist. All right, just so you know. There's no so. If you look at the people that are running, it's crazy what they're doing. But it can't happen to the country. There's no appetite for it. See numbers coming out over the next 6 months, I think, that nobody will have ever seen before.
Boy, he throwing shots.
And she's a woman that's respected by everybody, and she's got real talent. Nicki Minaj. Nicki, stand up, please. She's such a great person, respected by everybody. Today, 38% of Americans do not own stock, yet we have set 73 all-time records. It's now 82. They're a little bit late with their notes. With Trump accounts, every newborn child will be invested in the stock market. So they're going to be watching. They'll be the next Larry.
So wait, what's your thoughts on that?
Hey, boy, I finna start calling Trump's old Yosemite Sam, boy.
So he fired off.
That boy the rooting and tooting as bad as he was shooting, boy.
Shoot this shot.
Hey,
it may have landed, bro. You never know.
She took away the fake ass. I don't like it.
Man,
it's gonna be a nothing burger, bro. But you gonna have people that's gonna say stuff. It just don't matter what he say. It's just gonna be a problem. And I think it's one of the things. It's just people gonna have something to say because Nicki being very vocal these days. I think she done got enough. She done got the bag enough to be like, it is what it is. And she just tired of. She just want to say what she want to say. And because he say that, now everybody gonna associate her with Trump. So it's all good. Yeah. That's all. It's the name of the game, bro. And I think at this day and age, bro, it's getting like that fatigue finna start happening. People finna be like really on some. We don't care if you don't like Trump, goddamn. We don't care if you're liberal. This, that, and third. What's y'all issue? What you mad about? He ain't say shit. Damn, is it that serious? Shit. Tired of all that fear mongering. Oh, he a racist. When did he say something racist? I don't know, but do your research. Or like, well, you got the research. Well, why don't you say it? Well, he say so many things. Name one. They can't do it. Oh, he said nigga is hot. Oh, damn, it's the end of the goddamn world. How dare he talk about a black woman and sexualize her? Said she hot. He could have said she was a beautiful black woman. It's just exhausting. In the words of Will Smith, it makes me so tired. No, I mean not Will Smith. Uncle Phil. It makes me so tired.
Hey, I was about to say that they gonna say that he's sectionalizing her, and then he's fucking a creeper or some shit like that. Like, I guarantee it. But there's some old man talking about just talking, bro. Like it was not even. That ain't shit. It's crazy, but they definitely are gonna blow it up.
Hey, uncle say way more shit than that. Look at that fine ass.
Yeah, our uncle gonna touch. Hey, come here. Let me see. Damn.
I used to touch a lot of rumps back in the day. You know, they say rumps.
And then of course they'll try to tie it back to the Epstein files. See he at the sexualizing women. See, I knew he was a part of the PDF files because you see what he did before. Like, here we go.
Nicki Minaj, she might be a part of the Epstein. That's why she just started being vocal about stuff. She on Team Trump now.
She's on that island.
I bet if y'all go with her finances, y'all find something tied to Epstein. Bro, it be like, I be hearing that stuff. I be like, bro, where are y'all getting this information from, bro? First of all, y'all don't read. So where y'all getting this from?
Good news.
Can they be speculating, bro? A lot of them just speculate. They speculate. They heard somebody else say it, and now they take that same rhetoric and they tie it just because somebody's name is attached to something. Automatically, they bad. Anything that has Trump in it, they automatically deem bad. Hell, even if you even tie your name to a conservative, saying that you're conservative, automatically you're bad, automatically you're tap dancing, automatically you know what I'm saying, you hate your own kind, like, oh, for you to be black. And then here's the crazy part. And then they tell you that you're conservative, they can't tell you why. They can't tell you why you uneducated, but they'll say, oh, you so uneducated. Like, how?
Oh, yeah. No, you will never get no answer.
Yeah, you never get an answer. All you get is deflection. All you get is deflection. All you get is deflection to something else, and they continue to keep moving the goalposts. More,
like, more and more. You know. Oh, okay. You know.
Right.
Nah, they just
they go my number one fan.
Nah, I you know what they're gonna do, bro. They gonna blow the spot up when they can't substantiate the stuff that they talk about. So they're gonna get very emotional and blow the spot up and walk off and get and start crying and shit with their blue hair.
Yeah.
You're being real disingenuous right now. That's all I'm gonna say.
They don't have their blue hair.
That blue hair. Jeez. They do got a starter kit though. They do have blue hair, a little bit overweight or really skinny. Either one.
Bro, they gotta look, bro. That shit crazy. I think, Courtney, you said it like in a previous show, like the more you see it, they do have a look. Like, like you know how people that be like back in the day, the people that used to wear they used to play World of Warcraft, they gotta look. Like they gotta look. Like I bet you play World of Warcraft. Oh, I love it. Like, yeah, I bet you do.
It's just like back then. Like even back then, all of them still had an archetype. You knew who the Black Panthers were. You knew who the power to the people were. They always wore froze. The women wore the froze, and they always had the little pink, or they always had like a little African emblem on a little necklace rope. And the hippies, they always looked a certain way. They had like a little dreads. They always had a little flowery type of look, and they always looked like they was hot. They all everybody had an archetype, and it's no different than today. It's the same thing. They all got an archetype, and you can point them out. The earthy ones, the ones that got the dread, typically speaking, the earthy ones, the super earthy ones, like, I know what type of time you on. You read chakras, you talk about zodiac signs, you earthy, that's you right over there. Then you go to the other side. You go to the other side of the corner. Then, of course, the real coons. You know the real ones. They got an archetype, and you know the degenerates. They got to look too. Everybody got to look, and you can point them out from a mile away.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, perfect timing?
Especially the dude. You said, I mean, not the dude. The extra conservative, all the way right leaning black people.
They got it.
Every time I see them, hi, I'm Tom.
Yep.
off of Boondocks. Hey, they're like, hi, I'm Tom.
They got an archetype, bro. You can spot them from a mile away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what it's gonna be, bro. Unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna be. The only way it's gonna get as big or as much coverage it's gonna get if the View
Oh yeah.
go over it, and what the Charlemagne, that show, they cover
Oh,
it.
Breakfast Club.
Yeah, the
I can see
Breakfast
them.
Club.
I can see them doing it. I can see the View doing it for sure.
Yeah, once the View do it, it's over with. They want to sexual, he's a creepy this, and it's just gonna go to a whole Sonny Holston gonna have a whole gasket. But her family had slaves.
Dude, that is one show that's still on major TV that has crossed some fucking crazy lines, and only because they're women they still own it. That is crazy. I mean, they have crossed some fucking lines for sure.
They can say a lot of. That's the crazy things versus when you have women shows versus men shows, and I don't mean to make this a man versus woman, but the proof is in the pudding. When you see these type of shows, they last, bro. Nobody's canceling them. For some reason, somehow they still are on TV. It's like, dog, what the hell is going on? Y'all be talking batshit crazy about men. Politicians saying egregious shit, saying all kind of shit, and yet nobody canceled y'all. But the moment, if you got a full-on male panel and they say one little thing that don't even sound like it's misogynistic or something that's just the truth, automatically, boom, show canceled because we don't like what you guys were saying. We don't like the propaganda that you guys are pushing out. What do you mean?
Well, I didn't, bro. I watched this show, and bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think she used the whole repertoire in one sentence and tied all of it together, bro. She tied all of them together. And the way she said it, if you're not educated, then like you would think that she's spitting, right? She was like, right. It's just due to male, with the misogyny, it's tied into the patriarchy, which results in so much what's the word women say these days, that men are what's the word? They are and the narcissism that's going on in the country amongst all men, with the toxic masculinity. She said all that in one sentence, bro. I was like, bro, hold up now. You can't use all of them, man. You got 3 men. That's what Mario. You had 3 men. You only could use 3. And after that game over, she done got a mushroom and got about 5 more men.
That's a fact.
Dude, like I'm looking this shit up now, but y'all remember like even back when Kelly Osbourne said that shit about like Mexicans, about Trump, about who's gonna clean your toilet? I'm pretty sure she stayed on that show for a while after that. And that was straight up some wild shit she said. And I'm pretty sure she did not get kicked off.
My whole thing is I be so like amazed of the talking points that they be having, and they don't even realize how racist they are for real.
Yeah.
Because it's like when you hear about immigrants, y'all always go straight to cleaning toilets and farming and hard labor. And you sitting up on the show like, who's gonna do this hard labor work for us if they gone? Like, there's plenty of immigrants that's here that's doing great stuff and making good money and being productive citizens and stuff like that. Why y'all gotta reduce them to that? I think it's the same thing when those Congress people were trying to get votes for black people, talking about we have to give resources in these inner black cities because they can't even use a computer. They're not educated enough to use a computer.
Right.
That's
crazy. So that's the thing. And that's the thing too. That's why we always look at the white apologists, right? It's like, why are you trying to apologize? Like, first of all, they don't need your help. Well, we don't need your help at all. So why are you trying to dumb us down as if we aren't competent enough to do what it is that we need to do? And so that's the problem when it comes to the liberals. That's why we look at liberals, even conservative black people. It's like, shorty, I don't need you to talk for me. I know how to operate. I know I'm educated enough to do my own research. I can do all this. I don't need you to speak for me. I'm not beneath you. I'm not less than you. Well, because I'm so privileged and you're not. I beg your finest pardon. What is it that you're doing that I can't do? What you mean? I don't need you speaking for me.
I mean, you got to understand, black people, it's racist to ask for voter ID because they can't even get IDs.
It's crazy, and the people who push that, like, you know, we need help, and they got the upper hand. They don't even know that they calling you stupid. Like, I don't even get it, and they still like, oh yeah, you understand, and blah, blah. Like, bro, they calling you fucking stupid.
Right.
Stupid
If you don't vote for me, then you're not black.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy as fuck. I don't get this shit. Someone wants something so bad for free that they're not even hearing what people are saying. That, yo, the reason we need to give it to you because you're not capable of doing it. You've been put behind. Your fucking brain cells ain't working, and also the dumb shit. It's fucking crazy.
I do you one better. If you work hard and be a productive citizen in the United States, and you make good amount of money to the point that you killing it, you're now the bad guy. Now you're the elitist, and now you don't know the struggles of the average American.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how crazy it is. I'm like, okay, if I sit here and ask for shit all the time, right? Then I'm with the in group. But if I work my ass off, do what I got to do, make the strides, have that lonely season, because you know how it is when you're an entrepreneur and stuff. You got your lonely season because people don't really understand what you're doing. You learn so much stuff, the failure and all that stuff come with it. You learn stuff, and then you take off, and you're making good money, and you're doing this, and now everybody looking at you like, oh, he think he too good.
But here's the thing, though. You always are going to become the enemy when you're doing great things. When you're doing great things, no matter how authentic you are when you did these things, you ain't scammed nobody. You did everything the right way. Some way, somehow, somebody's gonna find a narrative to point and say, "Oh, I wonder how he did that. Or he must have scammed somebody. Or he must be or they must be paying him." Bro, you remember? I had somebody say the other day during my live stream. They told me that I was paid to push a narrative. I said, "Who paying me?" I'm like, "Who the fuck paying me to push a narrative?" I'm like, "Bro, I can think on my own, bro." So already, fam, I'm not even famous yet. I'm not even at the point where I want to be yet, and they already creating a narrative saying that somebody paying me to push a narrative. That's beyond me. I'm like, that's why.
Because it requires no thinking. It requires no. It don't require critical thinking. It doesn't require. Well, I'll put it like this: scratch all that, because then they have to look at the mirror and see what they're not doing. That's pretty much what it is when a lot of people just throw some shit from left field and saying you are part of the X, Y, and Z just because you're doing what you're supposed to do. It makes them look at themselves and with the inadequacies that they deal with on a day-to-day basis. They have to wake up to it every day and be like, I don't like what's going on in my life right now. I think most people have some certain things that they don't like going on in life, but what separates people from those people that blame everything on everybody, you continuously work on it to try to fix it. That what makes you feel better. That what makes you get stronger. But you got people that are told, hey, if you keep on doing this, it should just fall in your lap.
Or you deserve it.
The world is supposed to confine to you. You're not supposed to learn how the world works and take advantage of how the world works.
Right.
You're not supposed to adapt. Now, when you start adapting, now you think you're better than me. Now I got to sit there and like we was like right here at the same spot. You done took off. Oh, that you just lucky. Nah, it ain't lucky.
Bro,
it ain't my luck.
I just think it's just a mentality when you're around a certain group of people that the only logical things you come up in your head is that someone is telling you to do this because you didn't think it's on your own, especially if it's a narrative that it's a thought thinking point of someone of a different color or race or like a financial standpoint. Then you think it's no way a black person thinks this way. Only logical thing that pop in my head is that someone's paying him or or some other shit. Because you know what? I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I first moved here from Mississippi, I literally thought, and I'm not gonna say this is not a thought, but I literally pretty much thought the only job I can get would be like in a warehouse. And like literally, I was like, that's the only kind of job I want. Like I would never thought about wanting to get a job in an office. I'm like, no, nah. I'm just gonna only look for fucking warehouse jobs. And I remember having a conversation with one of my roommates one day, and we were talking about because he'd come home from work, office job, talking about how tired he was. I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm out in his warehouse busting my ass. Now that's tired. And he's talking about mentally tired. What the fuck you? I'm like, I didn't even know what the fuck that meant. I'm like, that's stupid. You're stupid. You're talking about mentally. How can you be mentally tired? Because at a warehouse job, you ain't gotta do no fucking thinking. Like you ain't gotta do shit. You ain't gotta do nothing. So like, I just think a lot of people we're just like raised this way to think that like if you start thinking about shit on your own, that's not even right. Like that's not even right. So gotta get black people out of that mindset.
Well, unfortunately, I think a lot of people are. I think today a lot of people are waking up to it because I see way more people of us being vocal of saying, "Hey, I'm tired of hearing the same stuff and saying we gotta wait on stuff. Like I'm about to go do something. I gotta do something because what we've been doing for a little bit ain't been working." And some people been having family lineage that doing the same old.
Oh yeah.
So like I'm about to do something different. And then especially live in other places, you see friends doing good and everything. Hey man, how you do that? This, that, and the third. Like with my lawn care service, I got a friend. He was like, man, as soon as you get to a certain point with your business and everything, he gonna get me government contract jobs. So that just comes from networking and having people like I'm thinking I'm just finna just build my stuff up and have a fleet of trucks and all that stuff. But once he said that, I like it kind of changed my mindset of like, shit, I'm about to do these government stuff because that's
guaranteed.
That's guaranteed and more money than sitting here trying to look for clients and stuff.
Fuck, I know a dude that does government contracts for schools, and he makes a grip. He stopped. He used to had his whole like a shop where he redid cars. Stop doing the shit. Now he only does the government contracts.
Yep. But you got people. If you even this conversation right now start making people feel uncomfortable, then they start trying to pick apart the game that you're saying right now.
Yeah.
Everybody can't do that. Everybody ain't got the. You be like, damn, why you so negative, bro?
Yeah. And you know, honestly, to tell you the truth, it's kind of good. I mean, if you're thinking about like on a selfish end, it's kind of good if some people are just stupid because then that don't mean that they won't be taking it. They won't be the competition.
Yeah, I mean that's true. But I think sometimes what bothers me is just like the all right, like the idiot. Like, yeah, I mean, I know that's bad, but the idiots, like, they'll sit there and argue all day up and down. Like, try to poke holes because they have something insecure about themselves or pushing themselves.
Bro, have you seen some of these? Like, I mean, we all watch podcasts a lot.
Right.
But there was one I was watching. Shit. It was about, shit, you know, I watch a lot of them. But when you talking to someone trying to argue, debate with somebody who I'm gonna just say stupid as fuck, and they're on their own like own logic, they come with it. They come with it. It's so hard to like fight those cats because you're thinking in logic and you're trying to decipher what they're saying to try to make it make sense. And what they're saying is fucking just insanely crazy. But they real fast will come with this shit, man. It's yeah. Those ones you can't beat them, man. I just let them go.
Yeah, you can't sit there and argue with fools all day, bro. It's exhausting.
Oh yeah, you be stumped.
It is.
Cause bro, it don't matter how much evidence and how clear you say what you say, how much data back behind it. Even if you be clear, concise, and it's like irrefutable, right? They'll find a way, and it's like, oh my god.
And you be like, what?
Bro, like who? I'm like, who your mama? Who your mama?
Like, what the fuck you just saying? Oh shit! All right, man, you got this one. That's it.
Ron, what you got? What you got on this, bro?
I think we got off the subject.
My fault. I'm over here battling technology. You know how that shit go. This is just about Trump and
Nicki Minaj. Well, Trump calling Nicki Minaj hot, and then how everybody's gonna take it in regards to how he's, him just calling her hot.
I mean, it's a nothing burger. It's just anything Trump say, somebody gonna try and sensationalize it because it's a name that drives views and drives emotions and thoughts. But I mean, if you want to call her a baddie, you could call her a baddie. She not ugly, but shit, she ain't non-GMO neither. So it just depends on where you want to slaughter. And that's just that. Like, what y'all want? Y'all want the man to be racist, or you want the man to hype y'all up? Y'all gotta pick a side. Like, one day y'all mad at him because he racist and he ain't rent to people in the 80s and all that. Now y'all mad because he done called a black lady beautiful. I don't know what the fuck y'all want from that man. And a lot of people wasting the opportunities that he's opening up right now for y'all to just go get a little bit of money. It could be way worse than it is right now. And it's not.
Really good.
So it's all nothing. It's just folks trying to use his name to sensationalize a moment just to get some. It's like clickbait. It's a clickbait point, in my opinion. So that's just my thoughts on that.
Okay, cool. That makes sense. That makes sense. So look, we got a super chat. But make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. Make sure I hit the bell notification. Listen, I'll be right back. I'm gonna let one of y'all read the super chats though. Shout out to you, Snow. Shout out to you, whoever wanna read it. But y'all gotta make sure you play the video before we do though. I'll be right back.
All right, let's see. We're gonna read the super chats. Where I'm starting from? Starting from the beginning, I guess.
I think we only had one.
Yeah, we only got one super chat, but I think he wants us to read some of the comments that was said. Let's see. All right, we already said that. Salute panel. What's good with it, my boy? Salute. Imagine if they were men. Oh, talking about Sunny hosting and all that. I'm talking about that. Yeah. If they were, they would be canceled. They wouldn't even, they would have came out with one episode.
Yeah.
Y'all are correct. The View is toxic political theater. Yeah, they know what they're doing, man. We already know that's what it is. It is. It's very, very toxic. And anytime they have somebody go up there and they have a difference of opinion, they don't let them talk. They cut them off, and they damn near about to start doing that victim crying shit when instead of just having a conversation. You know what I'm saying? I'm a conservative ninja. Congratulations, my boy. Good evening. What's good, Snow Bunny?
Blah, blah.
And you don't know what you're talking about. Everybody can do that. So start saying everybody can't. So yeah, I forgot. He don't like putting punctuations in his sentences. So it's kind of hard to read. Can do that. So start saying everybody can't do it because everybody can't do it. And on top of that, you are not smart for a person black. Got you. And black people cannot be wasted to other people.
Is that a bot?
I think he was on here before. I think he might be a little kid, man. And black people build this country on a white man fence. Great.
That's probably a little kid.
Somebody is paying you just push this narrow a narrative. You guys are spot on. This is refreshing. God bless. Hey, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. We just everybody have their opinions. We just talk about it and we just explore ideas, man. That's all we do. After you plant the seed, grow the wheat, mill the flour, and finally break the bread, then they think they get the slice. You are right. You are freaking. We see that all the time.
Do everything, get that finished product.
And then get mad if you don't. Now you're a sellout.
Yeah. You're supposed to give it back to your people. You're supposed to bust your ass, and then you give it back to everybody else who made it.
They sit down, and you're supposed to give back to the people. Now I'll give back to the people that need help. But people just sitting there with their hand out, that's a whole different situation.
Yeah, people that need help, like homeless people. Yeah.
And I think, here's one. Appreciate it, Snow Bunny. Courtney Hart went over this one.
Yeah, you right, man. Making money is me, man. 10 years, man, you're gonna have matching Benzes. 10 years? Thinking more like 10 days, man. 10 days.
Hey, I always, when I watch that movie, bro, I be seeing his lineup be so pushed so far back, bro. I'll be like, damn.
Look at that moon.
Damn.
What's a 607?
607. What up, 607? Aunt Vontae Carlo, what's good? I don't know who 607 is.
What area code is that?
I don't know. I couldn't even tell you. Couldn't even tell you.
607. All right, y'all ready to get to this next topic, brother?
Yeah.
So we talked about, and shout out to Snow for the $2. So we talked about this before, but now Akademiks wants his turn with Daphne Joy. So there's a couple of videos I want to play of them in their date, so to speak, and then we're gonna give our thoughts and opinions. Now, because it's gonna be 3 different videos that I'm gonna play, y'all can tell me to pause or whatever the case may be if y'all got a thought on it. All right, so we're gonna lock into it and then we'll give our thoughts and our opinions. Let's get to it, dog.
Even experiencing things like this, where I'm a little basic. I'm not gonna lie.
We should go to Paris.
Paris?
Yeah.
Where's your favorite place in Paris?
My favorite place in Paris, I can't tell you, but I just have to show you.
Really?
Yes.
How many times have you been?
I like to go there around my birthday time because it's the city of love.
When's your birthday?
February 8th.
February 8th.
Yeah.
What zodiac sign is that?
Aquarius.
You're Aquarius?
Yeah. And you?
I have no idea what that means. I'm Aquarius.
Aw, I love that.
All right, so we're going to Paris then.
Oh my God, let's go. Stop, don't say things.
No, I'm serious.
Okay.
Here's
Oh
an
my
important
God.
question.
We would have a ball. Paris is magical, like magical.
Is it mandatory jet to Paris, or can we do first class?
We can do first class.
Really?
Because jet is, I'd rather spend that on.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm like,
So
shopping's free.
for some reason, I had you a little bit fucked up. I'm like, yeah, you have to be top of the top, like private jet everywhere.
Yeah. It would be nice, but I know how much that costs. So that's like a good.
You're a little bit grounded. I like that.
Yeah, it's like a good $200,000 just to go to Paris on a jet.
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah.
After that was.
It's like a quarter.
Damn. Man. Hey, you muted.
Anything to say so far before I play this next video?
Hold on. Hey, this is the chick that hey, what's that? Okay. Hold on. So this is a chick that was 50 Cent's baby mama that has been in shit. Okay, all right. I just want to make sure that I'm caught up. All right.
Hey, bro, I just said anytime I hear chicks, icebreaker is about like what's your sign? I totally get interested instantly because I already know what I'm about to deal with. Oh my God, you're Aquarius? Oh my God, I could be lying.
I mean, yo, I'm hoping it's just like a skit, but I mean,
nah, bro. Nah,
I don't know if it's a skit because we got.
I don't know.
More of it.
I don't think it's a skit, bro. I think he going. It could be both. Two things could be true. Hey, people gonna watch it at the same time, shoot him a shot.
He definitely won't turn it down. I can guarantee you that. he won't turn it down.
He ain't turn that shit down.
No.
Y'all don't think he turned it down?
No. He ain't turn. If she actually was on board to give it, yeah, he doing it. Yeah, 100%.
Boy ain't turning nothing down, my boy.
No.
Something like, real. So.
Have you cheated before?
I haven't. No, I'm like.
Be honest.
No, I haven't. I swear.
This is 2026. I feel like these days, women maybe not as much as men, but they might have a story or two where they're like, hey, listen, stuff happens.
I know.
I feel like you have the options are.
I'm so in love with my man when I'm in love with him. Like cheating, I don't even like. It's not even like I'm so obsessed. Like I'm like on his phone.
All right, hold up. All right, man. All right.
What's it taking to Paris, Texas?
And I know Raw's probably gonna disagree with me on this one, but man, sometimes fuck that shit, bro. You gotta know who you dealing with. It ain't no fucking way that this chick, she's an OF model. Fucking oh, that I would ever believe that shit that she ain't never fucked somebody else while she's fucking some other dude, man. I would never.
She an OF model?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she.
Come on, man. Like I wouldn't even. There'd be no way in hell I would even believe that. I'd like just stop talking. Like, like
I will say this. I will say this. I'm not condoning OF, but I don't necessarily think that they always are cheating because a lot of times they do it solo. So I don't think they're always necessarily fucking somebody else. Or in that aspect. They showing other people. We don't agree with them showing their body and stuff on OF, but I don't think that they're necessarily cheating. That means that they're necessarily cheating.
But you know what? Women are so technical that it's like she could have a dude and break up with him one night, fuck somebody else, and next morning, like, we cool. And then she could say, man, I never cheated on you. You know, like, because they're so fucking technical with shit that, like, and she might be right. She may have set it up so, like, in a way that where technically she didn't do it. So,
hey,
that's the only way I believe
another one. There's another one, Marcus. Because the D was bad. That don't count.
That don't count. Yeah, that don't count. Oh, she was drunk. Yeah, that didn't count.
Oh, she regretted it. She didn't want to have sex with him, and it was short, so she ain't gonna count that either.
Yeah, so, yeah, that goes all in women logic. So.
Yeah, bro. Like girl mouth is crazy. Like they got inserted. Like I never put the memory card in my goddamn PlayStation.
Yeah.
But I saved the game though. But I never used it. Never used it. Because I didn't like the game. I took it back to Blockbuster.
So I never played it.
Took it back to Blockbuster the next day. I didn't like it. Never used my memory card.
That is wild work.
Oh shit.
Hey, girl math is undefeated though.
That's true.
Oh, and they believe that. They look, but look, sometimes I don't think they believe it sometimes because when they look in the air, they trying to piece the puzzle. It's like they got like a puzzle and they got 4 parts, but they saying they need a 5th one.
I think what it is, I think they can't look at you in the eye because they're like, this motherfucker's believing this shit. And they're probably gonna give it away, they're gonna show it like when you're playing cards and shit.
Nah, she don't want to see you with those eyes like, really? You sit here, you really gonna sit here?
You really gonna see? Oh, that's stupid, huh? Okay.
Thinking about me? What are you doing? Yeah.
Never cheated.
No, I don't even think that's like fun or cool.
Pause it one more time,
like,
and I'm done.
That, like,
you know, I think I said it in the previous show. Women that do that little accent at the end, no, you can't believe her.
She lying.
That you know what I'm talking about, Courtney, that little extra on words at the end. No, I can't believe her. No, nah. Well, you're a liar.
So, I don't see the benefit in that.
So I have a theory.
Yeah.
This is my theory. These days relationships don't work out.
Have you cheated before? Your glass says yes. And why?
Why?
I have not cheated.
Oh, she's about to get mad.
If I'm gonna cheat,
what do we call cheating?
We're gonna break up. I'm gonna call for a break.
What do we call cheating?
Cheating.
Marcus, you called it. Technical. Technicality, we're gonna break it. We're gonna break up.
Technicality, exactly. Hey, I'll be back together.
By technicality.
Hey, they good at that shit.
Having sex, kissing, hugging, meeting up with someone, having sex. All of the above.
do you consider threesome cheating?
As far as you and your girlfriend and another girl?
Yeah.
No, because you're all in a menage a trois.
All right, now we got one more video that brings home the cake.
I'm someone that people judge, and like when I like someone, like I'm really protective about them, and like I was like, no AK slander will be allowed. You know what I mean? And like I don't want to be judged. You know, like I'm someone that people judge immediately, and you know, like so I'm pretty sure you don't want to be treated that way. So yeah, like you're definitely more than that. You know, like you're hilarious, you're funny, you're sweet, and I was just like, I want to get to know the person, not like I'm not new to that. Being judged for, you know what I'm trying to say?
No, I completely
and I
get
hate
it.
it, and I always know when people switch up on me.
Yeah.
Because of outside influence, and that's really hurtful. So I understand that. I empathize with that. In the last couple of years that I experienced off camera, and just it was such a tumultuous time privately, and now I feel like everybody's finally getting in the know of what was happening privately, publicly.
So basically, he did all that to get put in the friend zone.
Is that what she said?
Mm-hmm. I can play it back.
Like when I like someone, like I'm really protective about them, and like I was like, no AK slander will be allowed. You know what I mean? And like I don't want to be judged. You know, like I'm someone that people judge immediately, and you know, like so I'm pretty sure you don't want to be treated that way. So yeah, like you're definitely more than that. You know, like you're hilarious, you're funny, you're sweet, and I was just like, I want to get to know the person, not like I'm not new to that. Being judged for, you know what I'm trying to say?
No, I completely
and I
get
hate
it.
it, and I always know when people switch up on me.
Yeah.
Because of outside influence, and that's really hurtful. So I understand that. I empathize with that. In the last couple of years that I experienced off camera, and just it was such a tumultuous time privately, and now I feel like everybody's finally getting in the know of what was happening privately, publicly.
So that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing friend zone. Based off of all three videos, I'm hearing friend zone. You know, cool, we go to Paris, have a good time, you know what I'm saying? You spend some bread on me or whatever the case may be. You know, you may or may not get some box. Who knows? We don't know, but I think it ain't gonna go no further.
I don't want
it sounds good for the camera.
She don't want to switch up when what he says when people start getting in his ear saying like that she's a hooker. She don't want him to switch up. Like,
yep.
That's exactly. She was like, you know, too many people.
Mm-hmm.
You too close to the game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to feel shame.
Yeah.
You too close to the game, so I don't want to feel shame.
Mm-hmm.
You know it's what it is.
Of course.
She definitely gonna do some wild shit. And he's gonna be like, I knew it.
Yeah.
My friend told me not to fuck with you because you fucking all them dudes.
That's what it is, dog. She understands, and that's what the thing where people we keep trying to tell some of these women be like, you keep on dating all these people that's known, you're gonna go around and everybody know you. Now you too known, and you're gonna blow up the spot.
Mm-hmm.
People ain't gonna take you serious. She wanna be taken serious, but people ain't gonna be taking her serious because they know her past.
Yep.
Exactly.
I mean, but on the same strength, I think Akademiks the kind of person to where he can't have a relationship with somebody that's in the spotlight. Because even that one shorty that tried to make his, you know, he was alleging that he allowed his homeboys to take advantage of her and all the other stuff. Mm-hmm. You know, Ak dropped receipts Monday through Friday on all the bullshit. So, you know, a lot of these women that are in spotlights, they know they victims. They know who they can take advantage of. And when they run into somebody that they know, they just have no no equal grounds, no equal standing in the realm of, being able to battle, so to speak. If they know that they're gonna lose the battle and the war, they'll friend zone you to save face. So I think this is just friend zoning him to save face because she knows this ain't nobody you can get up here and bully and all that. She snuck past the defenses of 50 Cent. But 50 like me, I don't really give a fuck what you do. You gonna look bad in the end, not me. So we could charge it to the game. And I could just keep poking the bear from now till the bear dies like the dare bear. So with this scenario, she talking all that good shit. She trying to get flown out, get tricked on and all that. And she'll be receptive to taking such donations and contributions, so to speak, in their terms, if he going. But as far as a relationship goes, she not going to go for a relationship because she know the minute she fuck up, act dotting her I's and crossing her T's on the spot. And it's going to be little to no wiggle room that she has to fight back.
Yeah, because I think also, I don't think people give Act a lot of credit either, because Act actually smart. So I think he would, now that I can walk it back a little bit, I think he would take her to Paris. But I think he'll take her on the strength of like, listen, I got bread, I can spend some money, we can have a good time. But I know this ain't no serious shit, so we just gonna have fun. I'll break bread on you, and then we come back, and then we go our separate ways and do what we do. I just know that. Now I know you for. I just know you on a personal level. I got your number, whatever the case may be. We kick it, but I know where we stand.
Yeah.
Hey, man,
she might give him box too.
He also recording this shit too, so he's making money already.
Thanks.
So, like, in that case, then yeah, I mean,
ain't no Mike. If that plane ticket costs more than $350, you gonna swallow.
Shit, that's gonna be about.
Oh yeah, first class to Paris.
12, 13. Well,
yeah,
gonna want first class, so it's gonna be about 2 stacks. So you feel me?
2 stacks. That shit might be more than that, ain't it?
Probably more.
Let me see.
I mean, by the time you book the telly and everything else, you well into 3 G's.
I'm talking about just the plane ticket.
Well, yeah, just for her, about 1,800.
Yeah, you are about 20. Yeah, about 20. You in the 2 band range.
Well, actually, I retract my statement because we not playing with no little putt. We playing with big dog. She gonna need first class. So
she already said that.
Go ahead, throw the little 15 thou wow out the window.
Well, depending on let me see.
Because he said, yo, private jet. She's like, nah, we can take that first class, but you can spend that money you would have spent on that jet on me while we're in Paris. So she was smart with it. She was like, yo, yeah, don't waste your money on that plane ticket, but you can spend that money on me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they ain't flying commercial first class either.
And that's why when we touch down, that first hour is called the power hour. Once we touch down, everything's situated. We got our bags, whether we hop in the Uber or we got the rental. Once we get that room key and we get to that room and you hear that beep, you got 60 minutes to get filthy. If you want me to continue spending this bread.
Well, you got 10 minutes to go filthy.
You got 10 minutes.
I'm talking filthy. I want tears out your eyes, snot out your nose, foam out your mouth.
Straight up.
Make it look like Granny just died and you can't control your emotions no more.
Damn, bro.
Hey.
Boy, talking ruthless, boy.
He's speaking facts though. You know what I'm saying?
I'm spending this bread. This bread. Just because I sit in the basement talking shit about hip hop's finest day in and day out, don't mean that this shit easy or it came free.
Said mascara all on your face.
Boy, I'm talking about I want that shit dripping off your chin.
Damn.
I want the mascara dripping off your chin.
Yeah, you paying about 14. You paying about 14.5 for a first class flight to Paris.
For one?
I told you 15 off the rip.
That's for one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I'm
for
like
one.
Delta?
Man, that's on any flight, big dog. British Airways. On British Airways, you paying 14.5.
That's wild. Yeah, hey. Yeah. I'm with Raw then.
But she said, because think about it, you paying 14.5, so that means you paying for both of y'all. Not to mention when y'all get over there, you still gonna break bread because y'all going out to eat every night. She's gonna get the most expensive shit. So y'all probably gonna go to the store too. And whatever other extraneous activities that y'all gonna be doing. Oh, you definitely, and she was right, about 200 bands you're gonna be spending. Facts.
If I drop a used Honda Civic on the flight and we get there within 60 minutes, I want you to be barbaric. Exactly. I need the most uncivilized version. I want you to get up and look in the mirror and act like you don't even know yourself no more.
No, 200 bands, bro. It's crazy for like a chick I
blew a Honda Civic on the flight. You want me to blow a G-Wagon and merchandise?
That's why I see motherfuckers be mad.
You might fuck around and get admitted while we out here.
That's why I see people be mad when they be coming home off these trips.
Pissed.
They be mad as hell. Shit.
Oh yeah, that's why you got all them tricks and stuff on TikTok and stuff now, turning shorties around. Shorty land talking about, oh, I just came to kick it and see the vibe. This is the vibe. This meat is out.
Right.
Look at this appear.
Your vibe. Man, you better get out of my face.
By the time you leave, I need to change your name in my phone to Houdini Ho, because you make shit disappear. If you ain't with the Houdini, then find your way back.
That's facts. I'm with it.
That is. That's wild.
Yeah.
You know how many bitches I could bring to Paris in economy for 15,000?
A whole slew.
I said a whole slew.
A whole slew.
Yeah, you can use a whole football team down there for that.
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Let's say it's 2 bands a ticket in economy. That's 7.5 hoes.
That's
I could bring 7 and spend that last band on in-flight refreshments.
Damn.
Everybody can get a shot or two in the middle of the flight.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
But any final thoughts on this?
Man.
She got some nice jugs. They was jiggling, baby. And them clavicles was out, and you can still see them. They ain't disappear. So, on a more serious note, though.
What the fuck?
Hey, yo!
Found one to replace it, bro.
Hey.
You found one to replace that one.
Do the other one. That one.
Nah.
Hey, nah, bro. We can't sit up there and watch that, bro. That's
nah. You gonna put
Corey,
that on
you
my
did
forehead
that?
like that? Pause.
Corey, where you find that? What side of TikTok you was on?
Hey, it had a vein coming out of his face when he when they that was funny.
Fam, from the top rope. That's how you jump in it.
Hey, dog. I had to get one. He said, Marcus said, find those. I had to get one for y'all.
Hey, Marcus, bro, no more wishes for you, bro.
That thing was squinting his eyes while it was doing that shit, bro.
Nah, bro.
Hey, man. Hey, how we know it's a dude, man? I'm gonna say it's a girl.
You know what I'm saying? So, Izzy Shell says she wants us to ask her a question, or I'm not sure what it is. But what's your thoughts on us Afro Americans wearing pajamas and bonnets in public? I disagree with it 1000%. That's my thoughts on it. Don't wear it in the public. If you're gonna step outside, make sure you are presentable outside because you never know who you're gonna run into outside. That's my thoughts on it.
That's true.
Oh, you a nigga. You a nigga. I bet. So
I'm the nigga's boss.
It stands. Yeah, my answer stands the same, big dog. Yeah. Don't wear pajamas outside. Don't wear no bonnets outside. Get yourself together and go outside as a presentable person.
I just put like this: if you wearing pajamas, in public places, that just let me know you ain't got no clothes. So you need to get your money up and go get some clothes. If you ain't got something that you can just throw on like a sweatsuit or something easy that's comfortable and still, presentable, then that just let me know you ain't got a lot of clothes. If you
who is we? I ain't no female. I don't wear bonnets.
So why are we wearing because degeneracy is at an all-time high.
Yep.
There's no shame, if you have, even if you say something, you like we ain't gonna get canceled, but you have a lot of women having a problem if we do it, if we say something about it. So they do it, but at the end of the day, I just look at it, you just separate the type of chicks that you want versus the ones, that you don't. Because majority of the time, if a chick bold enough to wear pajamas and a bonnet in the head in public places, she just going to be a headache if you try to get with her.
Oh, she's never going to be loud. No, don't follow authority
She's
at all.
She's going to embarrass you. She's going to embarrass you. And please don't get her pregnant because you're going to hate the rest of your life.
Not every can make some of us bets. Wait, what?
Not
every can make some of us black gotta go. Huh?
I think he's saying not all of us can make it. Some of us gotta go.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah. You can't bring everybody with you, big dog. You can't. You can't bring everybody with you. That's a fact.
I've been getting good at trying to read people that when they be doing typos and stuff. Some people, I know that's a typo on his part, but I think old buddy that was here earlier, bro. I don't know if that's a kid or he illiterate. Or
that was my fan, bro, for my solo show. But now go ahead, Raw.
For the question, part 1, wearing pajamas. Unless you going, I guess Fukari actually said it, but unless you go into like a pajama party or something, and like you got on a fresh pair just for the party, not just your everyday bust down, and you just happen to be going to the party, you grab them bitches out the drawer, the clothes hamper to go, then it's decent traffic because that's a curated event specific thing that you're doing. And even then, when you wearing them kind of pajamas, you supposed to be in your finest. So if your shit still got a cotton thread count and it ain't got no silk in it, that PJ party ain't for you because your pimping got a little limping in it. Get your money up like Macaroni said and get some more clothes. On the topic of bonnets in traffic, I don't agree with. I don't give a fuck what hairstyle you got. There's something called a scarf. And you can tie a scarf 50 different ways and have 50 different styles. To where, back in the day, women with their straight hair, they used to wrap their hair around and tie it up to go to bed. You can do that wrap and put the scarf over it and tie it. And, you might look earthy and all that, but hey, it's still a lot of earthies that are baddies. The bonnet is too close to a shower cap to me. And you put a shower cap on to go do what? Go get clean. So there's a reason why the bonnet looks dirty. It looked like a shower cap, look like you dirty and you still ain't put together yet. You put that scarf on, it's still a form of protective headgear. And you can go out in traffic, there's multiple different kinds, whatever. And if you want to take it back to your people across the seas, they use a lot of scarves and stuff to protect their hair from the heat and also to help balance a bucket on their head. So either way you go, there's even utility to the scarf. There's no utility to the bonnet. Like the bonnet is for you at home, it's Netflix and chill. you on the couch and you just kicking back. That should never see the outside of your front doorstep. And for us men with the do-rags, Courtney done covered it before. Man, put the captain underpants, tuck that motherfucker in.
Facts.
Like, get your strings, once across, once back. Then you get the tail and you roll that motherfucker up and tuck it in. If you got the tail extended like you some super Negro, that shit, that shit trashy too. You can't fly, nigga, and it's not fly. So stop it.
I mean, shit do recycle itself. I mean, but even back in the day when motherfuckers walk out with the damn Jericho back on their head, it was at least for a reason. I mean, but goddamn, yeah, these bonnets, bro, they
No.
I don't get it.
Yeah,
the crazy part is, the crazy part is, bro, don't let these women fool y'all. They be wearing those bonnets because they wear the wig so much that when they take the wigs out, they do not want to show their real hair. So they wear the bonnet. It ain't even done under there.
Yeah, what's left?
I'm gonna throw this bonnet on because I've been wearing the fake hair so long that I don't feel comfortable with my real hair out, or I just don't feel like doing something to it to make it presentable. And I heard this quote by this girl. It's this guy that be walking around asking women about their hair and stuff. And one of the girls said the issue is not with women when they say that they have to wear the bonnets and the weave and everything to protect the hair. She said it'll be better if you understand what your hair is and do the styles that is best for your hair, the type of hair that you have, other than trying to do styles that outside of your hairstyle do. So I was like, oh, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. But boy, he caught some hell when she said that, though.
Can't go against sisterhood, dog.
He caught some hell because she said that in the girl that was by her, she didn't give the girl that said it hell. But then when he agreed to it and was like, yeah, blah blah blah, boy, that girl got on his ass and he didn't even say nothing worse than what the girl said.
To answer your thing, Fukari, if you getting lice, your hair is not unkept to begin with.
She said lice?
Yeah. She said I can understand on the plane to avoid getting lice. Your hair is unkept to begin with. You're supposed to have your hair oiled. It's supposed to be oils and stuff in your hair. Lice attack dry scalps. They don't like the actual oily environment that your hair is supposed to be in. So if you getting lice off rip, you just don't know how to treat your hair. And that's why people gotta shave bald and go Amber Rose and start back from scratch if they can't get them out if the infestation gets a little too high. But like I said, there's a million ways to tie a scarf, so there's no excuse for a bonnet. And honestly, if you go back and look at Auntie them pictures, that scarf with that moo combo undefeated. The scarf with the moo, that's like a Powerball with the power play on it.
I ain't gonna hold you though, Fukari. I ain't gonna hold you. So at one point, you know what I'm saying, y'all know I started off with the braids and shit. And I gotta be honest with you. It ain't that hard. You mean it's too hot? All you gotta do is keep that thing moisturized, keep that thing oil. It ain't that bad. It's actually better. Because I mean it's hot. If you take care of your hair, whether it's hot or cold, your hair gonna do good. You're gonna do good with your hair regardless. So
I think what it is, we got a generation of women that told a generation of women that it's hard to keep your hair up. So that's what's going on right now. So that's the first thing what a lot of women say. Because I hear a bunch of guys that got long hair and do it. They like, it ain't that bad, right? We got the same hair. It's not that bad. And you don't see a whole bunch of dudes when they go out and they be having their braids or long hair or the dreads or whatever. They wear their hair out, and we got the same hair as the women. But the women saying it's hard. So like somebody lying. And I ain't gonna say it's not. It is. I'm not gonna say it's not hard, but it is upkeep that you're gonna have to do, like brushing your teeth, washing your face. You might have to get up a little bit early to prep it or whatever. But that they just want to wake up and walk.
No, My hair was,
and they weave be smelling like 2 clubs of yesterday.
I think from Carrie forgot she's talking to 4 black dudes, black people. She probably used to talking to white people. That should apply. Oh, too hot, huh? Oh, hey, I understand. I understand you, girl. Yeah,
I had that
girl. You talk to black people.
Yeah, I had thick hair. I had thick hair too when I had the fro, and I had to wear it out. Yeah, I know how to give. I still took care of it though. I just adapted. Like, you know what? I just gotta get my shit braided sooner, a lot faster than just letting this fro rock out.
Ain't no need to wear the bonnet.
Facts. Better throw a hat on.
Unless you Miss Parker and you live in the apartments in that little area that you want to fucking come throw kibasa down your hallway, walking past the mailbox, and you just want to throw and show him them thunder buns with the bonnet on, because you're really trying to get him to follow you back inside your establishment. The bonnet and the PJs need to stay inside the establishment. Like, even to check the mail. I forgot what culture it is. Man, don't get me up here misquoting shit. I don't know if it's Serbians. I think it's one of them Eastern Europeans. There was a documentary I had tripped up across a couple years ago. And all those women are trained that the minute 10 toes touch the floor out of bed, bitches need to be made up from the soles of their feet to the crown of their head. Mm-hmm. So I'm talking about before shorty even leave the room to cook breakfast, if makeup's their thing, the face is beat. They got elite threads on. They might not leave the house and got a damn 3-piece business casual suit on. You know what I mean? They go check the mail in heels. Like, you just, unless it's time to go to bed, you never see them dressed down. If more people could have learned to adopt even half of that standard, I think we'd be in a better place.
Shit, some people don't even answer some women don't even answer the door. You know, sometimes shorties be chilling without their bra at the crib. Yeah. They won't even answer the door if they ain't got a bra on. Like, nah, I ain't got no bra on, so I ain't finna answer the door. I'm good. Yep. So you gotta answer the door. Like, I ain't got the right shirt on, so I ain't gonna open the door. So they'll just let that person just sit there regardless of what it is. Like, nah, I ain't opening that door. So it's just, I think it's just what I honestly think it is. I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is not a shot at you or nothing like that for Carrie, because we know you were just asking the question. But I think what's going on today is that a lot of these women don't know how to do their hair. They don't know how to take care of their hair, so they make the excuse of, well, this wig or this weave is to protect my hair. Well, no, that's not a protective style. Protective style is to braid your hair. That's a protective style to maintain your hair, maintain your scalp. And so you just take care of the scalp, you oil it and do things, and you put your scarf and things on it throughout when you're chilling at home. But when you go out in these streets, you take that junk off and then you just rock it how you rock it. And so that's the main thing. They just don't know how to take care of their hair the proper way. And on top of that, they're just lazy. They don't want to learn. And so that's the bigger issue. Because I think
a lot of it went wrong too.
What's that?
All the mulattoes. You got a lot of white women that like black schlong. And when that motherfucker busts all in there, they don't know how to handle the hair that come with the repercussions of their actions.
Yep.
And they literally don't do anything. And you know, I love our white counterparts, but some of them motherfuckers don't own a brush or a comb.
Facts.
Like, I don't understand how genetically you have some of the straightest hair on the planet and y'all should still be nappy, frizzy, burnt out ends in the third.
Because they don't know how to take care of their hair either.
Yeah, no, but that's the thing. Like, they do. Then y'all go mix with ethnic hair. Oh my God, I love their hair. It's so kinky and curly, and I love the coils. Bitch, you don't know how to handle the coils. Stop having the kids. You traumatizing the people that you creating. So I just, that's another thing that needs to be studied. And in 2026, I can't sell nobody no excuse of not knowing how to do shit. You got the internet at your fingertips and technology is at an all-time high. I'm pretty sure you could probably get a fucking hot iron nowadays that you can tell Claude, that macaroni best friend, on Chat GPT to fucking straighten your hair. It'll do it. It ain't like back in the day when the motherfucker had to start a coal fire and You had to start a coal fire and put the hot comb on that motherfucker till it was cherry red, then take it off and blow that bitch off in the wind until the steam stopped coming off that motherfucker just to get 2-3 strokes. Have to put it right back on top of the fire. Them days is gone. So what do you mean you don't know how to do your hair? You know how to suck dick. Learn how to do something.
Because they lazy. Just go back to being lazy.
If you can make the tip of my meat disappear to my kneecap,
I got
learn how to do your hair.
I got the do-rag my cousin hot sauce from AN1. He gave it to
me. That boy said Dairy Queen Blizzard do-rag. I'm out of here.
Y'all come on now, dog. Come.
Silky on.
He
got a Riddler Silky.
He came in here shooting from the hip, boy.
Straight up.
He's like got 4 of y'all. Shit.
But hey, look, he ain't got no picture though.
Jack, now that cat you thought it was shit. Now he on my head. He said, "Now that cat you thought it was gas. It's cool, gang. Enjoy Mr. Free Throws." What? What you talking about? What you talking about, fam?
Okay, Fukari, that makes sense too, but that's something that now in your old age you should go back and yell at her for. If she didn't teach you how to do your hair, but she was perming. You know what? That's another sign of laziness too. When that motherfucking perm came out, y'all wasn't trying to be like them white people. Y'all ain't want to take the extra fucking 15 minutes it took to moisturize them fucking curls to get them naps up out of there. Y'all was fucking trying to use chemicals to burn them fucking BDBs the fuck out. Y'all ain't want to be like Brittany and them with the straight hair. You just was tired of fucking taking the extra 15 minutes to moisturize your shit before you walked out the door.
I fried the shit out of my head, bro. When I was in high school, I was getting the box shit all the time, bro.
The boy left that S curl in till that neck got sore.
Oh shit! Yeah, I fried the fuck out of my shit. The first time it was like, damn, that was dope. Yeah, all right.
How can you be happy with hair so nappy?
Well, the thing is, because you can do multiple things with your hair, but see, only then if you really want to dial it in, because like you said, there's so many different styles that you can do with your hair. You can especially if you moisturize it, it's easier to take care of. Most people don't even know when you're getting your waves or when you're taking care of your hair, you're supposed to do your hair when it's wet, not when it's dry. That's when you start fucking shit up. That's when you start messing your hair up. I had to learn that when I had my fro, when I had my afro, when I wanted to comb it out, or when I wanted to actually moisturize it and actually take care of my hair, it needed to be wet or damp. To take care of my hair, you can't do your hair when it's dry, and because guess what, you're gonna start pulling hair follicles out your head, and next thing you know, you're gonna have patchy spots.
All right, so it's about to go left. No freaky. When you hear somebody say no freaky, you know it's finna get freaky.
About to get down.
But no freaky.
Not the dairy curl.
Have you realized that in your erogenous zones, your hair is more healthy than the hair on your head? So I'm talking about your armpits and your pubic area. No, you can see Shorty with the worst BDBs in the world, and she pulled them panties down, and that shit silky got a damn 360 wave swimming off that motherfucker. Right? It's because a lot of those zones are humid. There's moisture there. If you could just follow the fact that humidity help keep that shit in check and understand that you leaving this shit to the elements and you're not greasing and retaining moisture in this, that alone should tell you like, oh, okay, shit. Well, my coochie always laid, but my hair ain't ever slayed. Start from there. Because y'all ain't running no comb and nothing through them. I mean, then again, all of y'all fucking want to look like kindergartners, so y'all gonna get that bikini wax, and y'all ain't seen hair on that motherfucker since 97, but but still, like, it's too many excuses that I'm not going for, because y'all learn how to cook, clean, suck, fucking tuck for a man that y'all still can't retain and get. But that motherfucking hair that you wake up with every day, you talking about I don't know how to fucking maintain or do anything with it. And that's not a good look.
That was a good point.
Take care of yourself before you take care of others.
I ain't never think about it. I thought now that I think about it, because when we was growing up, all the girls really used to do each other hair. They used to, be at school on the curb doing each other hair and everything. These girls don't know how to do hair no more.
Mm-hmm.
All they doing is throwing wigs on that thing. That's the reason why they saying it's hard to keep up. You just don't know how to. And just like with there's a bunch of women that say cooking is hard, it's a chore, it's slave work. Like, no, it's not. You just don't know how to cook. That's the reason why it's hard. You just don't know how to cook. At the end of the day, it's a lot of pressure for you, man. I understand that shrimp Alfredo with the already cooked little small shrimp from Walmart, that ain't gonna cut it. And just because you put a little extra salt and pepper in, it doesn't change shit.
I ain't hold you, man. That shit busting, nigga. I'll eat that bit.
What? With the Prego? Can Prego?
If that shit busting, I'm busting it down. Pause.
Nah.
Man,
egregious work.
Nigga, I'm busting that, man. If that shit good, nigga,
it's not even hard to make the sauce.
That ain't the point. If that bitch good, it's good.
That is the point. I'm saying they don't know how to cook.
No, I'm saying though. Here's what I'm saying though.
You gonna eat that spaghetti and that Fredo every Tuesday and Wednesday?
Facts.
Boy, hell no.
I'm gonna tell that shit out the frame. That shit, listen, bro. Listen, I'm gonna keep it P, because I already know everybody ain't cooking shit from scratch. Even when I was growing up, everything wasn't cooked from scratch. Sometimes, hey, I need that quick meal. I'm hungry in the bitch. I ain't got time to be waiting. I'm hungry.
Sometimes I'm talking about they don't know how to cook at all.
Yeah. That's true too. That's true too.
That's when I'm coming from. I'm talking about they don't know how to cook raw. The only thing they know how to do is spaghetti and the shrimp Alfredo that's pretty much already made. But the spaghetti they be boiling because they don't know if it's done or not. They don't know how to brown the meat before it's even done in the first place.
Listen, if they know how to listen, I'm gonna.
But they know how to slobber the meat.
Listen, I'm gonna be.
They know how to do everything.
I'm gonna be 110% honest with y'all. If they know how to perfect those two things, I'm good. Because at least you know how to. That's my thing. At least you know how to perfect the meal. Because it ain't just making it. If you make it one time, I bet the news was a little tough. Them hoes a little rubber this time, but this time you trying to actually perfect the meal, and then you start adding different shit to it, and that shit starting to taste even better. Like, hey man, it then becomes your favorite meal. It's like, hey, listen, I need you to make that spaghetti the way that you made it last time. I need you to make it the same way.
Don't you're not even on your period no more. Don't make it the way you made it last time.
What you mean don't make it the way you made it last time? Make that shit the same as that with the one that made me want to start dancing at the table.
They putting that witchcraft in that pot. Courtney, stop falling for the spaghetti.
Man, listen, I'm gonna fall for that. Listen, if that shit gonna make my stomach happy, I'm falling for it, bro.
No, it's an ingredient in that motherfucker you can't buy in the store.
Man, nah, I ain't doing. Nah, see, I don't know what type of toxic bitches you be fucking with.
That's why it hit on the 6th and it ain't hit on the 18th.
Cap.
An ingredient was missing.
That bitch hit the same way. When you perfect it, then you add some of that garlic toast to it. Hey, we good.
If that spaghetti drop on the same week every month, stop eating it.
I don't think he understands what you're saying.
Now, Courtney know what I'm saying. He trying to breeze past this shit.
Listen, Mac, what you're not about to do is insult my intelligence right now, brother.
He's trying to breeze past it.
I'm talking past it because I know what you're talking about.
You keep saying you're gonna eat it, bro.
Man, listen, bro. Listen. Because I know he just talking about that toxic. I'm talking about them days that it ain't and it still tastes the same. That's what I'm talking about.
You don't care. As long as it tastes the same, you good.
As long as it tastes the same, we good, bro.
My secret sauce.
Y'all eat it anyway, so shit. Go ahead and put it in the food.
Pause.
Yeah.
Pause.
It muted.
It's a shorty. What you mean pause? It's shorty. Nah.
Oh, shit.
Man, look, let's go to this next topic, bro. Speaking of
like, comment, share, subscribe.
Facts. Jesus Christ. Look, bro, let's get into it. So we got a Lapeef topic. What up, Fi? What's the word?
Yeah.
So look, we got Jennifer Lewis on. Well, she ain't necessarily on this channel, but Boheme, she has some things to say in regards to what Jennifer Lewis said, and she's on the side of her because Jennifer Lewis said that 63 bodies is what she has in her life, in her entire lifetime. So we're gonna dive into it, and then
She
we'll
got
give
an
our
Impala? Shit.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So let's rock out, bro.
Molestations, abortions, childhood abuse. There's no shame in my game. Yeah, bitch, it happened. You know, I slept with 63 men. Now that was fabulous. But
Oh my gosh, give me some of that.
Yeah, no, you don't want that.
This is the very reason why I really don't want to offer of this much like passion and energy. But this is why I hate men in this space. It's the very reason why I cannot stand red pill men. I don't like super religious men. I don't like none of y'all. I hate y'all. Here's the reason why. You all have no compassion. Everything is everyone's fault. You don't take into account any of the variables that happen in life. You all take into account nothing. You do not care about people. You also are so unread and illiterate. Y'all don't comprehend a fuck thing. And the thing that I hate about men in particular, men as a sex, is that your brains think in one line. You can't think of anything. You don't. And then you don't find value in women who can offer you that different perspective. You call us stupid and you dismiss us when we offer you different perspectives. And that's what the fuck I be doing here. That lady was born in 1957. She literally came out of the free love era. So 63 men ain't shit for people that were born back then. That ain't nothing. Them people slept with hundreds of people.
What the fuck are you talking about?
So you all saying that she's the average woman. No, the fuck she's not. Because we're not in the free love era. We actually sleep with people less than our parents did. So you all, like, y'all don't know history. You don't read shit. You don't know shit. And you have no compassion for people who have been through something. And thinking that someone is using their trauma as an excuse to be a deviant, to take no accountability for Jennifer Lewis takes all accountability for what she's done. She has always. She speaks of it because she did it. Just because she speaks of it in a way that you think is her taking no accountability, she does. It doesn't change the facts. What is she supposed to do? Shut the fuck up and die? It's like y'all hate women. I swear to God, y'all do. Y'all fucking hate
Hold
women.
on just 1 second.
Because when it come down to it, y'all offer.
Dude, like, she said a whole bunch of shit without fucking explaining what the fuck she's talking about. She literally said a whole bunch of shit that you can apply that was sort of this heartfelt thing. If she never said she got taken advantage of. She never said like that, you know, like what trauma are you talking about? She went and she fucked a whole bunch of dudes. I mean, like what I don't know what the trauma you want people to fucking to acknowledge or to take into the context of what she said. Like I don't like, she's literally just talking like a whole bunch of shit without saying anything. Like,
and mind you, Marcus, and she also in that comment that when she said 63 dudes, she also said there was a good time.
No, yeah. she said it was fabulous.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why I was like, when I was listening to Bo, I was gonna let her talk because she talked for a long time and she like to talk to the panelists like they a bunch of children that just came out the womb and they messing up at, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, all that shit fine and advantage that she talking about we don't listen and stuff like that, and she don't like red pill talking about whatever. The shit that you saying is dumb because she said she had sex with 63 guys and it was fabulous.
She had a good time.
And she had a good time. And then she's the one that's dumb. Because she the one talking about we're not listening and we only think one way or whatever. You didn't listen because she said it was fun. So what trauma you got when you talking about something was fabulous? I ain't never heard, oh, it was fabulous. Oh, you still got trauma. No,
that's wrong. I don't. She's like painting like this narrative that ain't even there.
Right.
And she's not saying it, but she's like hinting to it you would have thought this lady had said, I got taken advantage of by my neighbors and everyone in my neighborhood took advantage of me and essayed me. By what she was just saying, that's literally what, and everyone was saying like, oh yeah, she had all these bodies, like it's a bad thing. Literally, the way she was talking is like that's exactly what she said. And that's far from what she said. But she wants you to feel that way. You should feel that way because she's saying that she got so many bodies. Like, I don't even understand. She
no, bro.
Heard the context.
And then she's sitting here talking about we don't know history and all that type of stuff. We're talking about that was the free love movement. We got a whole slut walk. We got the whole sexual liberation. We got body count don't matter, no shame, no nothing like that that's going on right now. You got women right there saying that body count don't matter. We just not too long ago, well, probably a couple months ago, went on we reviewed a video where a chick said she went on the spree and smashed 5 guys right after her divorce. And then we had somebody on here saying that there's nothing wrong with that. She'll be okay.
But hold on. But what she was talking about, I'm pretty sure it was the 60s and the 70s with the hippies and shit. Wasn't everybody getting AIDS and fucking and dying and shit? It
was a whole bunch. It was a whole bunch of stuff. But you got women out here like you just had some women out. This woman, she smashed like 1,000 guys in one day.
Oh yeah, I saw that shit. Yeah,
Honey Blue.
No, you got women. You got women that's on OnlyFans. It wasn't OnlyFans back then. Now you got women on OnlyFans getting cracked every dropping. Got new drops of tapes every goddamn week. It's not like the porn industry back in the day, corn industry back in the day, where they was getting paperwork and all that type of stuff, and they had to meet because they had the production and all that stuff. They got their own phone and they getting it cracking on a free ski sometime. On Twitter and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So it's totally different. So I hate this. So I think the issue is where you got somebody like her. I do believe she's green, and every time when she be having conversations, she always coming from an aspect of her experience, and she cannot fathom what's out here for real. And that's what she's talking about. She's negating men's experience, what they seen, and everything of that nature, and try to make it seem like we tripping based on what we're talking about with our experience, what we done seen, what we done heard, and everything of that nature. So because she don't associate with it, when men are talking about the things that they're talking about, she always go to a situation where she can't even believe or even fathom the things that we saying, and then we must just hate women. That's the dumbest. And then for her to be, her mom was a scholar and all that type of stuff. For her to be sitting here trying to do a whole TED talk and tell us about ourselves, she's not even hitting on not one point. She just throwing shit out her ass, literally, just to say some shit. Like the thing about it is when everybody, I saw this one, when everybody was saying what they were saying, they were just having a regular conversation based on what she's saying, right? She got on here and then just went and said a whole bunch of shit that ain't nobody said.
It definitely didn't match up. But
it just and this is what men be talking about. When men be talking about women out here be moving like hoes and everything, and your grandma was a hoe, and then your auntie was moving like a hoe, and your mom was a hoe, and it get passed on. This the shit that we be talking about. But women always want to look for a situation that have some kind of seeking some kind of understanding of the whole shit they be doing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is that supposed to make it right if your grandma was doing it and your mama was doing it and her mama was doing it? That still ain't making it right. I don't understand. Like, just because they did it, is that supposed to be like, okay, well, since they did it, then that makes it right? But she also lives in a world to where like she's the type of woman to where it's like, if I say something, you need to listen and you need to respect it, and you do not talk back type shit. It's almost like, yo, like whatever comes out of my mouth, I'm passionate about, especially if you get a woman like this who's passionate about everything. And it's like, yo, if I'm passionate about it, that means it's real, that means it's legit, that means you don't say shit. You don't say shit about it. And if you even try to question it, then you're the fucked up person. Even though the shit's coming out your mouth is crazy.
She that type of, like, yeah, she internalized a lot of things. And it's one thing where you're just speaking on base how you feel, and that's what she's doing. She's not talking about nothing that's factual. She's just going based off speculation, straight up. Nothing factual.
She goes to the extreme, and she's explaining what she's talking about in the extreme. If someone has that many bodies, and something must have, and out of all the bodies she had, there must have been at least one traumatic thing that happened. And since that one traumatic thing that happened out of one of those bodies, and even though we don't know if that's what it is, but I'm assuming that's what it is, and that's how you should treat it. You should treat it to where, hey, it's all respect, and it's no judging, it's no shit like that. Like, it's like there's no you can't judge anyone, especially a woman on her end. If you judge a woman, something's wrong with you.
Cause dog, prime example. We just saw are we covering the Blueface thing, Courtney?
Who?
Are we covering anything Blueface today?
Mm-mm.
All right. Blueface got into it with his mom, and he was talking calm just like this, and he was telling her about how much trauma that she caused him. So they're talking about it, and he was talking about how you was in physical things with the men you used to bring around. She had a sugar daddy that she was bringing around, a whole bunch of stuff, bro. It was like he was just trying to tell her all the trauma and everything. You literally had women in the comments talking about that's still your mama. She did the best that she could. There was no understanding on this man's part. So now everybody else like, okay, now we can understand the reason why he moved the way he moved. You know what I'm saying? I can understand the reason why we looking in real time with his mom, right? The women in there talking about, he still, like, they really just bypassed what she was saying. Like, she was the one that said, I had a sugar daddy, he ain't never do this. How many times was I in an abusive relationship? He was like a whole bunch of times. And he was like, that's the reason why your daddy shot a gun. Like, she was just dismissing everything what he was saying. And then the women in the comments just bypassed what she was saying and admitted to, and went straight to him. That's the reason why he liked that. That's the reason why he don't like. It's still on him, blaming him. Yeah. So that's the reason why, somebody like Bo, she'll get on there and say what she got to say, and she's the one that's not looking at things. She's looking at things in a narrow way because she can't go outside her own biases and her experience.
Yeah, it's always the man's always the wrong one. Yeah, like that was the same shit. You remember the one we covered a while ago with what's his name, Smart, and he was on A the Table, and he was telling how his mom was, and the old girl was like, well, like he was like saying, yo, she locked me in a fucking closet, she did all this shit, fucking all kinds of abuse and all shit. Well, how did you know what she was going through? And how blah blah. And it's like, yo, like this motherfucker was telling you that his mom straight up abused him, and you saying now it's on her what she was going through, the reason she did it. It's like,
go ahead. My bad.
No, that was it.
Yeah, let me play some more of this.
Women, zero compassion. You think you hear 63 bodies and you don't ask why. You don't. What's the history of it? What happened? What would make you do something like that? There are no questions. What you do is call her a hoe and you move on. You prescribe that. Like you give that to her as her character. That's her character. That's who she is. That's a very man thing to do. That's why the fuck y'all need women. Because we are the only ones that can think outside of that linear line that y'all think on. And I appreciate men that can think outside of that one fucking line, A to B. I hate an A to B nigga. I hate an A to B nigga. I need a nigga that can go to Z and think in colors. Cause y'all,
she ain't saying
you know
shit.
What? I don't mean no disrespect to the people that I
Sharon's
like.
the only one.
To y'all losers in the check, fuck you.
Let me ask you a question.
See, that's how bro. Hold on. That's how you remember when I said she internalized shit?
Mm-hmm.
She talking about this woman supposedly trauma. And she said it was fabulous. She internalized it, therefore put herself in a situation to see it and put it as if she was traumatized. And then she said, fuck everybody else for having an opinion about the situation.
I think she definitely internalizes a lot because I think what she does is she comes from a place of what possibly happened to her and she tries to put on every other woman. And I guarantee when she's listening to these different videos and she's listening to other people talk, she only hears one thing. And she's talking about she hated A to B nigga, but she is listening from an A to B standpoint. She's not understanding anything. She let alone, and I'm hoping the more we watch this video, I'm hoping somebody catches the fact like, hey, Boheme, did you hear her say that it was fantastic of her sleeping with those 63 men? Regardless of the fact of when it was and when she did it. 63 is 63 bodies, no matter what time of day, no matter what year it is. 63 is 63. That's a lot of fucking bodies that you have to go through. And let alone, it makes it even worse because they didn't have social media back then. So that means you was out there on the fucking, out there in the goddamn streets. You was out there touching grass and you got 63 bodies on you. And you sitting up here talking about some, oh, well, we're calling her a hoe. Listen, bro, we ain't call her nothing. They only calling her hoe because she also initiated it was fantastic. If she would say, listen, I was traumatized, they put me in a position like this, and my life was messed up, X, Y, and Z, she didn't say none of that. She said, listen, I had 63 bodies and it was fantastic. So just by you saying that alone, everything else is wiped away from you. Nah, you was out there getting to it. You was out there getting to it. And let alone, she's how old? What, 60-something years old now? Still no man, still not married. It says a lot. It says a lot to me. Now, that doesn't mean that, again, every woman don't want to be married. I understand that. But there has to be, that's where we have to start asking questions. Okay, so did you want to get married? Or was there a point that you thought you wanted to get married? Like, what happened from that point till now? What's really good? Talk to me. I need to know that, because now I got questions for you. 63 bodies, you couldn't find one man that you wanted to marry. What happened?
And then Keke Palmer was trying to do a bad bitch high five for her having 63 partners.
Like, I need some of that. What you mean you need some of that? No, you don't. Because again, we are in this first world. We are in this first world country where they think that they can do whatever the fuck they want to, and no consequence should come. No consequence should come of it. However, everything that men do, because men so bad, everything that we do, everything has to come. We have to be held accountable for ourselves and the things that we do. But they can do whatever they want to do, but guess what? It has to be nuance behind it. And we have to give them grace. And we have to understand. We got to ask questions. No, the fuck I don't. Because guess what? We got to understand y'all more than y'all understand us. And we understand because most of us out here, we're the hoe makers, right? So therefore, we know the hoes when we fucking see them. We know because we done made the hoes before. We saw what this shorty was talking about before. We know how to approach a shorty that we know that we have an inkling of, like, oh yeah, we got to come at this shorty here correct, because I know she ain't like that. But this other one over here, I know she going. So I can approach her differently than I approach this other shorty over here. We know that. But again, she coming from that internalized place. She coming from that damaged place, because I guarantee she was the thought pocket at one point, and so she feeling some type of way about it. That's exactly what it is.
And then the men, they expect us at a certain age. We supposed to have did the work to whatever trauma that we got. We can't be putting that on to another woman, because now you're a boy. Now you're not mature. They looking for somebody that's emotionally intelligent, somebody that's mature, somebody who faced their trauma and went to go get the help, because they don't want that trauma in their household and all that type of stuff. You don't never hear a woman say, I want to hear that man's story. They don't never say that I want to hear Blueface story. They always want to hear Krishan Rock's story. And we see how she is, right? And it took a long time for the public to be like, all right, now, Krishan, we can't rock with you like that no more. You know what I'm saying? It took a long time, but and then you even saw on the show that they had, you saw what upbringing she came from. The whole family tried to jump Blueface, and he was just being calm about it. The dad struck him first, and then he knocked the dad out. You know what I'm saying? So I just look at it. She look at her face right now. Extreme feminist without even she not gonna claim it, but she is. She just like, I think she's not used to direct conversation. We gotta explore all the grays and the blues and the greens and everything in order to get full understanding. No, some men, we just know what the fuck we see.
I'm gonna let Marcus and Unbiased Raw go. We play the video again, but I just gotta say this: everything. Not let me say. Let me make sure I say this correctly. Some things in life are black and white. Everything don't need to be nuanced. Not everything. I'm sorry. I get it. Everybody. I guess everybody found this new term, nuance. Oh, it's nuance. It's nuance. No, the fuck is not. At some point, we gotta call a spade a fucking spade. And sometimes when a duck walks and quacks like a duck, it's a fucking duck. There's no, oh, well, what about if it was actually, what if it had sex with a pigeon, but it's not actually necessarily a duck, but it could be a pigeon duck. No, fuck that. That's a duck. And sometimes we gotta call a spade a spade. And this right here, this is the very moment where we can call a spade a fucking spade. She was out there getting to it. There's no nuance behind it. There's nothing to it. She was out there getting to it. Simple as that. I'm not nuanced to none you can call red because I'm not a red pill nigga. I'll never claim to be a red pill. None of that. I just hold everybody accountable, black, white, orange, green. I'm going to be objective with whether you like it, whether you disagree. I don't care. Never been red pill at all. Because just like you see this goofy nigga over here, Sharon Bracey, my apologies. I ain't going to call him goofy. I don't know.
He is.
But just like I see Sharon over here agreeing to it, up here shaking his head up and down, it's egregious to me. But again, I guess it's nuance behind why he agrees with it, right? Because I don't know his backstory. So I'm gonna leave it there.
See, you doing what she's talking about. I don't know his backstory. Why we need a backstory?
I don't know his back. I don't know it because guess what? I'm going at him for no reason. He ain't say nothing yet. He just agreeing. So
you haven't heard him? You haven't heard him talk before other
I have, but I'm talking about in this specific video.
Oh, he's gonna be. I'm pretty sure he got the same with it. But no, I mean, all I gotta say is that I watch the Peep often, and it really just bothers me that you have some of the dudes do step up and say something, but they still coddle Bo like just like a fucking baby, man. Like somebody need to fucking tell her, yo, like the shit you be saying is fucking stupid. Like it ain't the shit you saying just don't make no damn sense. Not everybody's a goddamn victim. Just because someone you see what they've done. She got 60-something bodies. Don't mean she a fucking victim, bro. Believe what came out of her mouth. She enjoyed every fucking minute of it. And guess what? And I think she kind of alluded to at like the beginning and the end that like it wasn't a smart thing. But like she said something like, no. She said something, but I think she was trying to say like she wasn't proud of it. I think she said she had fun, but I don't think like when she was trying to give it a high five, she was kind of like, no. Like, I mean, I'm not proud of it, like kind of shit like that, but whatever. But this girl, like, for every fucking woman that does something that they're not supposed to do, she wants to liberate them. She wants to give them fucking power, do what the fuck they want to do, and not get no sort of backlash for it at all. Just to run amok, I think women are so protected that they can go and do whatever the fuck they want to do. And the thing is, it's not going to affect the outcome of anything. And I think that's the reason that like they don't ever get any consequences. They don't see the problems. You know what I mean? Like I said, and they get so mad about getting compared to kids. But fuck, bro. In a lot of situations, they are exactly like kids. Like you see the shit in like these movies Like, I know it's just a movie, but it's gotta be a little bit, you know, a little bit of reality into it. I know all y'all watched Power before, right?
Yeah.
Man, you remember how fucking what's the son Tyreek was?
Yep.
Beat his ass, bro. Like fucking cut him off, throw him out. I mean, and the dad just kept fucking, you know, ghosts kept coming in, like, you know, that's my son, that's my son, that's my son.
Yep.
This motherfucker's doing some egregious shit,
Yep.
crazy shit that anybody in right mind would like, get the fuck out of here. But no, it's my son. I think, and that's exactly how women roll through life. They do shit that they don't get any consequences for, and they think, and because it works out, they think that's the right thing to do. You know what I mean? So like,
nah, it don't work out. It just later on in life, because it don't work out, they get to say that nobody taught them, but they actually had plenty of people that did. But they just refused it. Now that they're not as young as what they used to be, and now that, you know, the world and, you know, chew them up and spit them out and use them for whatever initiative that's going on now. Now they get hit with the real world for real.
No, because you never see none of them suffering. No, like that lady, she ain't suffering.
They be suffering, bro. They just don't show it. They be at the house by themselves, be going crazy.
They might be about a house, but they cool. They got money, doing all this shit. But I will say, I think some ladies do go through it, but they don't show them. They don't let them talk. It's almost like the people who go to prison who do dumb shit. You never hear from them say like, "I wish I'd have done that dumbass shit." You only hear the motherfuckers that are out doing shit. So I wish they would show more women who are normal women, like normal, like got a normal job, not these celebrities, and ladies in like their 50s or whatever who's going through it, who really going through it. I wish they would fucking talk to them, because they probably will say, "Yo, yeah, that was some bullshit," but no one ever talks to them.
That's facts. You got anything, Rob, before we go and play?
I hate to play devil's advocate, but at some point I'm starting to question, what's the war on hoes, man?
That's the thing.
I don't think there's no war on hoes. It's just like when hoes say some dumb shit, I think that's what it is. It's not the war. We ain't saying like, hey, stop being hoes. It's just like, don't be crying and you saying that everything was cool, but now but you want the sympathy with it.
Yeah, but they're still a necessary evil. They're a necessary accessory to society.
But I don't think that's the issue. The issue is them trying to act like they not who they say they are. Like just bashing your realness and this, that, and the third. Don't look for the sympathy when you indulged in the activity.
All right, so wait, real quick. He's saying Shorty got 63 bodies, but she was born in 53. So that puts her somewhere in her 70s.
Yeah.
Chill.
I don't know how fast she was, but let's just say there was a couple years that she had 2 niggas in the year.
Okay.
Her odds still ain't that bad for her age compared to some of these college students that they at 63 from freshman to sophomore. So,
but this is the thing. If you acknowledge, if it's acknowledged that it might not be the best thing, that's where we're coming from. If it's acknowledged that it might not be the best thing from everybody, that's the consensus. Even the women, that might not be the best way to go. Even she said it, but she said she had a wonderful time. What we're calling out is the hypocrisy. Just live in the shit and just say, yeah, I had a good time and it was all good. Instead of trying to be the victim of it and trying to make it seem like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what is she trying to take the elders? What is she trying to take the elders role? And she like, hey, man, these legs was to the ceiling many years, and I loved it. But don't follow in my footsteps. Just because I liked it, don't mean that that's what's best for you. Like, some people need to be able to live in their truth. She was born in 69. Oh no, she's 69, born in 57. She damn near past 8.
Well, we are just like we said earlier.
She's 7 bodies away. Well, she's 6 bodies away.
Just like we said earlier, you know how they be discounts. So she said she had 69. I'm pretty sure it's way more than that.
I don't know. Maybe it's my toxic side, but I ain't never really gave 2 shits about who a hoe, who not really. Just treat each other with respect. And I mean, you still gonna get slotted where you get slotted, and your time gonna be allotted where it's allotted. And it's like, hey, we might never lock in for 10 years, but shit, I'm gonna give you the best 6-month run of your life.
But I think that's the thing though, Raw. I don't think nobody has a problem with the 304s. I think where the problem comes is when the 304s or the ones who try to play as if they're the innocent ones, but they're actually the 304. So they're trying to conflate themselves, or they're trying to compare themselves to the ones who actually aren't out here getting to it. And they're trying to be like the ones who aren't out here getting to it. It's like, shorty, no, we already slotted you over here. We know what you about, because us men, we've been through life. We know the ones who going, and we know the ones who really ain't going. And so we already done slotted you this way. So like, listen, shorty, if you're gonna be the thought pocket, just be the thought pocket. We understand it. We ain't gonna judge you. Do your thing. But it's when you try to act as if you aren't that, when you really are. That's where the problem comes in. That's where that so-called quote unquote war comes from. Like a boheme, right? She's talking about nuance. There ain't no nuance behind it. Because if you move a certain way, we gonna look at you a certain way. That's just like that'd be just like somebody who went to jail for murdering somebody, and not off of self-defense, but literally went and murdered somebody just because they felt like it, and then they wanted to be treated like somebody who never murdered somebody before. It's like, fam, I'm not gonna look at you the same way as somebody else that never murdered somebody. That ain't the same. I'm gonna slot you over here. Like, listen, you may have changed your life, but I still can't forget the fact that you murdered somebody, dog, off the strength of some bullshit that you was thinking a certain way. I'm not gonna forget that, regardless if you change your life or not. So I think that's the problem when we having when they're having these conversations, and I think they think that men are so dumb, and I think that we think we so much of a Neanderthal that we don't have a mind of our own, that we aren't smart, that we don't see what's going on. And they try to think, they try to use all these different words and different filters to try to make it seem as if we aren't listening. No, we heard what you said. We hear exactly what you said, but we still ain't going. We're not going for it.
They just don't like being I think what it is, how society is, society tell women y'all can do whatever y'all want and you can get everything at the end of the day. I think they have an issue that men are saying, no, that's not the case. You're not going to get this type of man if you move this type of way. But my whole thing is, why we can't just call a spade no matter what kind of trauma that you got. You're still out here hustling and bustling their legs in the air. You're still doing it. Like if I was stealing money or robbing people's houses and everything, but I was poor, and my mom and dad didn't have no money, and my dad was gone, my mama was on drugs, and I was out here robbing people's houses, I'm still a robber at the end of the day. So
that's why I have to go with the nuance right there, bro. Because there are women who get sold into that shit at a very young age.
I ain't talking about getting sold into it. That's forced. I'm talking about willingly going out there doing it.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
I ain't talking about force. That's a whole different conversation. That at that point in time, that's just like that's messed up. But if your mama just was on, if you going through your trauma and everything, I get it. It's something you can get touched and all that stuff, and you out here wilding. It's sad, but you still. I mean, we live in the real world. You still gonna be looked like oh, I'm pretty sure there's a whole bunch of. So when we was in school back in the day, we were like that was the school hole.
I got one question off the cusp before we hit play.
All right.
So at what age do we get tired of training staff and start hiring professionals in their respective fields?
Expound on that, B-Lou.
So,
because man, B-Lou.
Expound on that, B-Lou.
Well, so you see, the thing is, everybody be talking red pill, and we at a point now where we really just starting to ignore reality altogether. At this point, we are the AI, we are the metaverse, because this shit just fucking convoluted beyond shit's creek. I'm sorry. I was cool teaching you how not to use your teeth and shit when I was 16. I'm 30. I make bread now. I just want that soft, warm inner jaw with, decent throat. And you to do it for a good 8 minutes. And I'm cool and you cool and we go our separate ways. In order for somebody to be a professional at their craft, they gonna have to rack up something. So hey, for me, shit, if Shorty chose that lane and she wanted to be that, at least just be good at what you do. I love the hoe.
But I think that's the issue. Ain't nobody telling them not to be hoes. We just saying like
but here go the thing though that I don't like is women came to a particular man with a particular train of thought, a particular question, and when they got the answer, they didn't like the answer that fits that particular man in that particular line of arena that they were asking for. Because let's face it, a lot of this shit blew up. I ain't gonna say it started. We not gonna have all these motherfuckers panties in the bunch. We already seen that dude over there going back and forth with MTR because MTR went to Thailand and now he act like he fucking just owned the globe. Pull your thong out your ass, nigga. But we seen when the high value man conversation started and women were coming and asking a particular person, hey, how do we get a high value man? And this dude said, in my experience from dealing with these people, from fitting them for suits and stuff, from working in, a fine linen shop and all this other stuff, to being in corporate environments or whatever, these are metrics. If you're trying to choose a real nigga in a 9 to 5, not a real nigga out the streets, anybody can touch 6 figures, but how you touch 6 figures matters. So we wanted the clean people that can stay out of jail and pay honest taxes. These are the metrics. All right, boom. You make X amount of money for X amount of time with no drop off, no breaks in between. Your growth chart showed, hey, you done did this once and you done replicated 4 or 5 times over. You got respect in your circles. You respect others. Whoopty whoopty whoop. These were the metrics. Now, if you want this type of person, they can afford whatever the fuck they want. Especially if they sacrifice and people fucking ignore that part. It's like, okay, well, if this person sacrificed, bro was 3 years in the game, just Kleenex and Jergens holding them down. This man come out, y'all all disrespecting him and all y'all wanted his money. He's paying for it either. He need a pro in the field. What's the point of, because we done took the sacredness out of marriage on a general scale.
Yep.
What's the point of me marrying you? I just watched a fucking episode of tonight's conversations where some dude, I ain't gonna say he was crying on the mic, but he was pouring his heart out because he realized after he got married that the shorty he married already had an escape plan prior to fucking saying, yes, I do.
Yeah.
So the thing is, for me, don't get me wrong, I'm toxic. I love the hoes. Like, I don't care if I gotta rent them. If y'all gonna rock with me for the free ski, if we come to whatever fucking contract, I love the hoes. But the problem is, stop trying to get over on people with your services and not making it a fair trade and not seeing the frustration that we have on our side. Because it's not that we disrespecting those, but a lot of these women, they go on these hoe tours, then try to double back and clean it up. And we're like, no, we done already seen what you did. And it's not that we don't like you. Is you're starting to disrespect us because you're trying to change your image, and it's not what it is. Your resume is your resume. I don't care how many times you edit it. If I do enough reference calls, I can get the old resume that you submitted over there. So, in your journey of hoe facts, And like I said, how you get there is different because, like Courtney said, there are special circumstances. Some people are taken and forced into that life. Some people do it off leisure, off the cuff. For me, I kind of look at your whole my player stat sheet and see like, oh, okay, at what point in time did you start putting up 30 buckets a game? You know what I mean? You could be playing for 15 years, but if you ain't become an MVP to the last 3, then hey, if you was just on the bench, all right, like you get a little more leeway than somebody that just was LeBron the whole career. Like everywhere you went, you was just getting accolades. Like that's what we doing. And I'm supposed to just put you on the team and act like these people ain't talking about their experience. Because that's another thing too, is women like to try and bully men into corners. We supposed to deal with y'all, not knowing that us, the bros, we bully ourselves. Be it just off jokes, out of love, whatever. So if you want to go be a hoe, you done slept with Matt, you done slept with Courtney, you done slept with Marcus, and you get to me, no matter how much I love you, I can't settle down with you. Because one day on some petty shit over the Henny Ritas, Marcus gonna be like, hey, bro, I don't know what the fuck it is with you, but you know that little hole in the couch that I put the blanket over? Shorty fell through that bitch when I put her through there. That was her. Like, your career is over. I gotta let you go back to where you came from.
You gotta see return to sender.
We gotta delete the game and start over. Like, this my player file is corrupted.
Like, I don't like how this one playing right here. I don't like this.
My player file is corrupted. That's that hurt, bro. That'd be that hurt.
And that's worse than somebody deleting your my player. Because at least you got somebody to blame when they delete it. When it's corrupt, it's like, fuck, where did I go wrong? I gotta start from scratch.
I just came home from school and that shit corrupted. Damn.
But that's the thing, like women, they don't hold. I mean, I know they try to glorify it and, you know, put a saint's tassel and robe and everything on it and act like it's holy. Hey, don't get me wrong, to a varying degree, we need you. I ain't saying take them all off the market, but at an early age, you need to slot your destiny and start trying to work towards that path. Nobody just goes through life and is a robber, killer, and all this other stuff. Now you done got 15 felonies, and now you a heart surgeon. It don't happen like that. Like, you know, so you need to start aligning earlier with where you want to be. If marriage is your goal, then hey, protect your hoe. But if fun is what you want to do under the sun, then shit, it's gonna be a whole line of us saying, hey, we're gonna try to get us some. And that is what it is. But don't go in the fun under the sun line and then 20, 30 years later be like, oh, please put me back and protect my hoe. It's blew out.
We call a woman who's had 63 partners.
In 2026.
Whenever, bro.
You asked me what I would call her in 2026?
Yeah.
Promiscuous.
Okay.
Hey, but to Bo's point, you know what they might have called her in what do you say, 60, the flower power era. They probably would have called her, especially the religious type, they would have called her promiscuous as well.
What is the term, slang term for that?
Oh, you trying to get me to say hoe?
I ain't trying to get you to say nothing.
Yeah, so in slang term, I would have said, yeah, hoe would be the proper term.
Okay.
But where are we going with this?
Would the person be wrong for using a slang term? Or the book term?
Let me ask you this, Bruiser. What is the Christian slang term for a woman of that character?
I would call it a harlot.
So if I go to AME, Baptist, Pentecostal, Episcopal, they would say harlot? All of them would say harlot?
I'm not sure what all of them say.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
The overall Christian consensus.
He trying to say Jezebel?
They would say harlot?
No, I'm not sure. I mean,
Jezebel.
As opposed to the
Jezebel sounds more likely.
Okay,
Yeah, Jezebel sounds more
Would they
likely.
be wrong for calling her those terms?
No, I don't think they would be wrong based on their ideology and theology.
I know
right?
Sharon said yes. Why would you say yes, Sharon?
Oh, go ahead. My bad.
Because you're negating her trauma.
See, you know.
Okay, let's say what if they included her trauma? Would they still be wrong calling her home?
Yes, it'd be wrong for calling her anything
so
besides
long as you had trauma. Okay,
because
so I'm just trying to understand this.
After she corrected her trauma, she said it was wrong, and that's why she told the young lady, and she said, "No, you do not want to deal with 63 men into your vagina, right?" Because she got healed from
Sharon,
it.
I heard
she
all
also
that.
said,
Sharon,
"No, you clearly you didn't. You didn't hear it. That's the
I didn't
issue.
ask you
That's
about
the issue that a lot of men have. Y'all think y'all hear
Sharon, I
something,
didn't
but y'all
ask you about
communicate
that.
something completely different. Yeah,
We
but you're
heard all of that.
communicating that. That's the thing. Y'all think we don't hear what y'all communicating because you didn't say it verbatim.
Chicago Rilla, when I asked you,
communicating.
Chicago Rilla, when I asked you the question, did I give you the indication that I didn't hear all the other things?
Well, I don't know. I was trying to answer it.
You was just answering a direct question.
Yeah, yeah. I was trying to answer it. Listen, I've been over here for a minute, so I know the answer.
What I'm saying is, during from 0 to 63, or whatever, you're saying that she is absolved from being titled a hoe or called a hoe. Her traumatic experience negates her future behavior. If that's what y'all saying, I'm just trying to understand how y'all think. I'm not saying y'all right. I'm not saying y'all are wrong. I'm just trying to understand how y'all are absolving people who have a promiscuous behavior from being called a hoe. So long as they had a traumatic experience that caused them to go into a hoe phase, they can't be called a hoe. I'm just trying to understand how y'all do things.
Yeah, so the reason why is because after she got healed, she don't believe in that ideology. So she wasn't naturally a promiscuous woman.
Okay, so you're talking about after she got
attached to.
I'm talking about during the process.
This is crazy. You don't like people to talk
No,
over
but
you.
Bruiser, that makes but from a Christian perspective,
you like to jump in when somebody's talking.
Yeah, what he's saying holds weight though, because he said after she repented, and changed her ways, went 180.
Y'all are jumping to the end. I'm saying during her voyage from 0 to 63.
I answered that. Go ahead.
Y'all are saying that she can't be called a hoe because her traumatic experience negates her voyage. Y'all are jumping to the part where she came to and held herself accountable and repented and found out that her body was a temple. I'm not talking about that.
You have to. Yes,
I'm talking about
to understand. You
I
have
do
to understand the person.
If you
don't
did,
understand the person.
I do understand.
You don't understand. You do not understand the person if you just gone by the face value of something.
Okay, so I don't think you understand. I'll just move the conversation along.
Nah, if we was to switch this around, if a dude look like he a womanizer and he a cheater and everything, we can't go based off that. We can't go based off that no more.
Sharon is disingenuous. Sharon is being very disingenuous in the question because he's definitely said, okay, during the voyage, which means during her journey between 0 to 63, at some point, these decisions were made by her. These decisions were made. She decided to engage in these sexual activities. Just because at the end of it, you repented, you came to the realization that everything that your past behaviors were wrong. Now that you've repented, now he's like, all right, listen, I don't advise any of that. Cool, I'm with it. I'm glad that you take accountability, but that still does not negate the fact that you was out here being a hoe, regardless of the fact. Just because the NBA player retired from the NBA, that does not mean that he wasn't once an NBA player. That doesn't mean that he wasn't once an NBA star. That doesn't mean that he wasn't once an NBA champion. It still happened at the end of the day, regardless of what happened at the end of it. Just as I used the example of a murder. Just because you repented and you got right with God, that's great. I'm happy for you. That's a wonderful thing. That's still you still a murderer at the end of the day.
You still kill somebody
because the action you already did it. You still a murderer. You're a murderer that repented. You're a murderer that repented.
But one thing I'm gonna say is I'm gonna disagree with you that he's disingenuous. I'm gonna say that he believes this shit. I think he believes exactly the way Bo believes it. And he is exactly the dude I'm always talking about, that women like her, or like they want to call them strong women or masculine, whatever. He's the only type of man that would be attracted to her. And she knows she's the only one that's the only type of person that she can get, and she can be herself, and they'll be fucking fine.
No.
At the end of the day, no, she's gonna say she wants another. But these are the type of dudes that they are made for, 110%. They're just like women. They're fucking like feminine, and they think exactly the same.
Nah,
Bro,
I have to disagree, dog.
What are you talking about, man?
I think these are the type of men that women say they want because it sounds good.
No. You got me wrong. They never say they want them. Never.
They would never get with them though. They'll never be with them.
They say they want strong men, but they will call Sharon. They will say he's emotionally intelligent. They will say all this other shit about him. He knows how to do whatever a woman. He fits those criteria.
But they not gonna get with him because they would deem him too feminine.
Yeah, too feminine.
But they wouldn't be with him. What they say of what, like, how they would want a man to be emotionally intelligent and all that type of stuff, and they get along well. Yeah, that probably would be. But at the end of the day, they would not get with him because he's not even with a black lady. He's with a Russian chick.
They would get with him, but eventually they will weed him out. They will get with him. He'll get with them, like he's gonna tell them everything they want to hear. Eventually, they will weed him out. But those are like the big strong women and shit that say, you know, oh, he wasn't this, he wasn't that. That was him. That's him. He's a dude that will do everything that she says because he thinks women are superior or in control. Like he everything that a woman does, there's no wrong that a woman can do in his mind.
Oh yeah, no, there's no wrong. There's like nothing. He always gonna find a way that something is justified. And then when you hear him, and you gotta be careful. Well, I ain't gonna say you gotta be careful, but what I noticed when he talk about stuff, he say y'all
men,
y'all men. He talk like women. He say y'all men, and y'all men don't understand and this and like. I'm like that right there. I'm like, either he pandering and he know how to, he trying to get a bag by pandering, or he really believe that shit.
Oh, he really believe that.
He got something going on, bro.
I think he 100%.
Because I know when us men, I say us men all the time, even though I don't do what some of these men do. I be like, those us men, like some of us be tripping. I don't be like y'all men.
Yeah. No, he like I said, I don't think I'm gonna go to the point and say I don't think he likes men, but he definitely has a female brain, 110%.
He probably was raised with his mom.
Oh yeah, I guarantee there was not a man in the house, or I guess you can't really say that no more because people won't. They don't. They know what I'm trying to say, but if it was a man in the house, he wasn't strong. He wasn't a strong man. Let's put it like that. He was a man like him. So this would be the one. This would be the one that'd be like, "Why my dad was in the house, and it'd be a dude like him." And it's like, all right, well, that don't count. Like that. You had two women in the house, bro. Like that shit don't even fucking count.
Well, from my understanding, he was out in the streets and he wasn't even supposed to be here today. That's what he said. He said his life expectancy wasn't going to be after 19.
See, exactly like old girl was talking in that interview with Ack. I don't fucking believe that shit to fucking save my life. I don't believe that shit. It sounds good. I was a thug back then. You don't fucking thug.
That's what he
said.
said.
Out of here, bro. I do not believe that shit that like at all that he was a thug. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's facts.
There's no way.
You just can't connect. Just let it ride.
No, you just horrible at communicating.
How am I horrible at communicating?
Because we attempted to explain to you how you dismissing things.
We tried to explain to you. What did I dismiss?
We tried to explain to you how you don't like to be interrupted, but yet you interrupt in the middle of a sentence. Like this is bad communication.
Okay, I interrupt. I understand that. What did I dismiss about what's her name? Jennifer Lewis.
Yeah, get to the point.
You dismiss her experience.
That she had a traumatic experience that caused her to have that unhealthy and hypersexual type of appetite for her. Now, we're not saying that her sleeping with those number of men is wrong. We're giving you a valid reason as to why it happened. So you can't dismiss that she was as a young child and developed the unhealthy association and connotation. And as a result of that, what she attached as attention and validation became her addiction, right? Again, we're not dismissing it, but a part of trauma response and people's lack of understanding with trauma is due to like our medical model that we're taught. We're not taught from a social model. We're taught from a medical model, which is something is wrong with you.
So hold up. Let me ask a question. Based off of the logic that Miss Pearl just said, we can't dismiss what happened to her and her trauma. Five Brown said it earlier in the comment. So does that mean R. Kelly should be out of jail because he was molested as a child because of his trauma? That means R. Kelly should be out of jail. R. Kelly should not have gone to jail because of his trauma, right?
Yeah. It only works with women.
Blueface shouldn't have went to jail for his trauma either.
Actually, nobody should have went to jail because I guarantee you, everybody there was some reason they did something.
Exactly. So
for some reason, people like her, they be people like her and Sharon and everything. For some reason they act like men were never kids before and was raised in the same household as these women that has these trauma.
So that means P. Diddy, the P. Diddy's, the R. Kelly's, everybody who the Blueface, anybody who went to jail,
I'm pretty sure he went through some shit.
The Epstein's, anybody who had any sort of trauma to the level of that which led them to do the things that they have been doing, they should all be absolved from any responsibility at all because their traumas is what led them to do what they did.
You know how
based off of their own logic.
Yep.
How crazy that shit sounds.
Based off of their own logic. That means
but what they do, but like that's what it is. What they do is like when it's women, they automatically default. How can we make this not look as bad what it is? How can we make them how can we make them a victim in this situation? And Sharon do the same thing. So that's pretty much what it is. So it's disingenuous at best. But that because once you start putting the logic, just like how we talking about how we flip the logic, they don't think about that because that's how you know they don't stand on principle. They stand on feelings. Because at the end of the day, you'll be careful if you said something like that, because then you will understand you'll have to put it on the other side. And we're like, okay, well, just like we said, R. Kelly, he shouldn't be looked at any type of way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, they should not call him they shouldn't call him none of that shit.
None of it.
Like you can't call her a hoe because she got reborn and shit like that. That means you can't call nobody nothing. Because eventually most people do learn from their mistakes. Eventually. So I'm trying to say, like, so you can never call anybody anything. That makes no fucking sense at all. It makes zero sense.
Because and then of course they'll try to come back. Well, no, that's not what I'm saying. You just can't dismiss it. So nobody's dismissing it. But again, your traumas, you have traumas. We understood. I bet you had your traumas. Things happened to you. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry that it happened to you. However, you continued on this action throughout your life. So at what point do you draw the line and where it says, okay, at this point, this is where the trauma happened. But where's that other line drawn that says, okay, well, you were traumatized here on this line, but once you pass that threshold, you then continue that action on. You continue to keep doing the same thing because of your trauma, and now you ended up with 63 bodies. So you telling me because of that line that you crossed, that you didn't cross at first, you telling me that I should just keep you there and I shouldn't hold you responsible at all?
Hey, hold on. Hey, let me ask y'all something. Do you think that's why women kind of have the mindset they have now? Is more like if you do something, like there's always a justification. You can always justify something you've done to where it'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? Like even like when they were going through the whole Jazz thing about like when Jazz was talking about if an underage girl goes into a club, like, and she threw not one bit of like responsibility on the person that got the fake ID, that went into the club knowing that they were going to go in there to fool people to do certain kind of things. Like literally no responsibility on that person. It was on the other person who should have figured it out, even though this person went into a goddamn club where you're supposed to be 21. And they're saying you should double check it. You should have known this. You should have known this. Like I'm thinking that's why, like women. I don't know if I've said this shit before. Like it was the best if I got caught in trouble or anything. If my mom was the one who came and talked to me about it first, because I could blame it on anybody else and she'll fucking go with it. Like it didn't fucking matter. Like it didn't even matter. It'll be like, yo, like I could be like, well, hey, my friend Donovan and everybody else is doing it. Well, why was Donovan them doing? Why were they doing it? Why were they doing it? So I'm like, I was trying to be cool. Like, you know what I mean? I'm trying to hang out with them. And guess what? My dad got home. He's like, man, fuck that.
And look, and here's the thing. Here's the thing too, though, Marcus. Even when you brought that topic up, right? Well, when we talked about that topic with Jazz, there then came another situation. I think maybe a couple of days. I forgot who sent it in the group chat, where there was a shorty during Deshaun Frost's IRL. There was a shorty.
That was me.
He sent it. Shorty was up there lying about her age. He was like, "Shorty," he was like, "How old are you?" She was like, I'm underage or whatever age she said.
She said she was 19, but
yeah,
she said she was 19, and he was like, long story short, they went on her Facebook and saw that she was actually 17 because she had a picture with her dad recently. Like it was like a month or a week ago or something like before that, and it was like celebrating my baby 17th birthday.
Yeah, and so,
straight up lying.
And so it just lied. So therefore, that killed Jazz's entire point that what 2K was trying to tell her. Like there are shorties that's out here straight lying. And so you mean to tell me as soon as you meet some shorty that you in a club and you're expected to be 21 years old because it's a 21 and older club. You're expected to be 21. So if I'm talking to you, I'm automatically assuming you're over 21 because you're in the 21 and over club. And come to find out you 16 years old. How is that my fault?
Yeah. And it's the thing though, people are teaching these little girls, that it should never be your fault. The man should know. Like, even if you do this shit, don't do it. But if you do it, the man should know. I don't understand how you think someone would ever learn a consequence. You tell them, hey, pretty much, you do something, it's somebody else's fault. They should have known. Like,
I'm gonna tell you right now, I would have been in trouble, bro. If when I was in college, if it was like some chick in high school and they was at a college party, ain't nobody asking.
Oh, nobody.
Like especially if they look like they around that age,
right?
Especially when you in high school, you in 10th grade, and then you come back after this next summer or whatever. She looked totally different. You're like, damn, she grown. She ain't rocking with us. She messing with dudes that like off campus, picking up in the car while you in high school. Like, well, we ain't got no chance with her unless you on a football team or you somebody popular and everything. She ain't rocking with nobody like that.
Right.
And that's that girl that looks older. That's the one that Shay had to kick out the damn party. Because now it's at the point where I'm glad we are doing it, and the younger generation are doing it. Hey, man, IDs. But guess what? Now a lot of those young chicks getting mad. Like, they getting mad at them for checking the ID.
Because they know they fucking.
For being careful.
Yep.
Yep. They got all the. They gonna suffer the most. So shit.
That's facts. Raw, what you got on the Raw?
I don't know. Every time Mr. Male Feminist talk, this shit just don't be making no sense. So it's from what he trying to defend, it's throwing the wrong wrench in the cog of the conversation. So I don't know. Is there any more that he talk about, or is that the end of it?
No. I'll play some more.
not going to talk about your environment, which could be completely sociogenic. I just want to figure out how I can give you a goddamn pill. So again, this is that medical model, psychiatric type of method. It has absolutely nothing to do with me just understanding you as a person, because if I did, I would understand the essay and I would be trying to help you through that trauma. But I'm not. I'm only focused on your physical contact with an excessive number of men, because socially it doesn't fit my model of what I feel like a woman should be. So I'm going to label you. So there's over pathologization and there's over labeling of people. And again, the root of a lot of the reasons why people do things is trauma. And trauma is not an excuse. And I think that's what Sharon is trying to explain. And I'll land right after this. There's a difference between a woman that's doing something because she wants to do it. She naturally just, I just want to go sleep with 63 men. And then there's a woman who subconsciously and spiritually is broken and does not know her way. And that's what Jennifer Lewis was saying. Once she became acknowledging and accepting of her mistakes and was saying, oh, baby, I don't want to do this no more. You would know she was healed because she didn't high five Keke Palmer and say, yeah, bitch, you go make that 64. It was no. You don't want none of this smoke that comes with this, because this isn't a healthy state.
Did that shit in the beginning.
I think we're, again, as what Bo and Sharon was saying, we're dismissing her trauma and her evolution from the trauma, and we're only focusing on what she did while she was traumatized. Again, we're not excusing the behavior, we're just giving you illicit reasons why it happened. Okay. But I don't want to keep talking and going around in circles because you're probably not listening, but I'll land.
I'm listening. Chicago Rilla. Did I dismiss her traumatic experience?
Yeah, keeping it the being, I kind of felt like
talking to Chicago Rilla.
Yeah, I kind of felt like we skipped over that. That's why I told
you yes anyway.
I can't hear you, Chicago.
I'm saying I kind of feel like we did. That's why I circled back to it.
I can't hear you, Chicago. You muted. Is it? Can y'all hear him, or is it?
I think it might be you, though. It might be you.
Okay. Even your phone do bad communication. It ain't just you. It's also your phone is bad at communicating.
See, that's that feminine shit right there.
That's
that feminine. Even your phone is bad at communication.
Dude, that dude, bro. He is
my addictions special. To molestations, abortions, child.
My bad. Go ahead.
No, that dude's he's special, man.
Yeah, bro. I don't understand it, bro.
Yeah, I wish Darwin had a good one in the arsenal like that, like what we just brought up, and then they could have killed it all. Yeah, and because I guarantee they would have come up with something to try to counter it. But I mean, yeah, at that point they would have just been talking.
He wanted what he wanted to do. I can tell you, like, when did I dismiss it? Because he didn't dismiss it in the beginning. He said, okay, let's say the trauma is there and everything. The trauma is there, even though she was going in her sexual escapades during that interval between 0 to 69, or 67 dudes that she been with. I don't know how she kept count of 67. I'm pretty sure it's more than that.
You know it's more than that.
But he didn't dismiss it. He actually leaned into it and said, hey, all he did was ask a question. Even though she was going through her sexual escapades, is she still considered a hoe between the 0 and 60 from a standpoint of, hey, I know this girl around the block, all you gotta do is talk to her.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Is she still considered? But
man, yeah,
people got butthurt because they thought he was leading with a certain narrative.
Well, I think this
wasn't. He was just asking a question. But he actually, what he did with that, he actually showed. Well, I guess he. What's the word? Not showed. Well, he exposed something because all he did was ask questions, and they made it seem they started saying some stuff he didn't even say.
Yep.
Hey, but hold on. But don't y'all think like this happens? I think in every situation. Like if you're doing something and you know it's wrong what you're doing, but you do it anyway. You just keep doing it. But then you come to a point to where you start thinking about everything that goes on in your life. Then you're like, this is the reason I'm doing it. I was doing it. Now I should be absolved. It's not like you're going through doing whatever you're doing and whatever happened to you, whatever the trauma that you come up with later in life, you figured it out. You're never even thinking about that. You're never even thinking about that's what it is. You know what I mean? Like you only think about it after when you sit down and you come to a point to where damn, I did all this shit. Let me figure out a reason why. Oh, that's it. That's my trauma. It was this. Like I don't know, bro. I think I'm glad that men, that's not an excuse. But I mean, it's just like with everything, it's almost like you got to convince someone or you got to coach someone on and help them figure out what their trauma is from some shit they've done wrong. Like you kind of hate anything else happen in your life. Oh, that's it right there. You're like, oh shit, you know what? That is it. That's the reason I was doing all that shit, because of this. Like it's almost like it's a newfound reason to justify you doing some fucked up shit.
Well, you can't when it's with women these days. There's nothing. You can't be held accountable about something because you always have with women. They are always in a state of victimhood because the patriarchy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not being facetious. I'm saying, and how they mindset, they are living under the patriarchy. So while they are living in it, whatever happens within them in a negative connotation, or they have a negative experience, or they have some inadequacies, it's always the invisible boogeyman fault. It's not their fault. But at the same time, they like to lay claim that they have bodily autonomy, they are smart, they have intuition, they are the smart ones, they are the backbone, they the this, they the that, they the this, that, and that, and the third. But then when you get to their inadequacies, when you get to their character, when you actually get to the bottom root of the reason why they can't pair bond with somebody, they always having issues with whoever they with, right? They will bring up some kind of trauma. And I have even heard therapists, people that actually are in the field in the right way. They said the word trauma has been overly used so much recently. They're not even going through trauma these days. They're just going through difficult situations that most human beings are going to have to go through. But they label it as trauma. So later on in life, I can use that as a trump card for an excuse for my inadequacies and the reason why I'm not where I want to be mentally. That's why you got women 40 years old talking about they trying to find themselves. It took you this long.
Shout out to Melissa Ford, bro.
You 40 years old finding yourself. You've been on this earth 40 years. You went to high school, college, after college, adult, like 10 years after college, then 10 years after that, and now you're going to find yourself.
But even with Melissa Ford, like she said men objectified her when she was younger. She chose to get in that fucking line of work. She chose to want to make that type kind of money. And these dudes treat her a certain kind of way. And she still tries to play like the victim. Like, you chose to do this shit.
Hold on, Mark. I got one better. Let's not even bring up Melissa Ford. Raven Simone. She said she used to think while she was in That's So Raven, she was talking about dudes was sexualizing her, looking at her titties on TV. The viewers, no, everybody was looking at That's So Raven and this, that, and the third. Of course, there was some guys around her age was like she fine, but they were just attracted, like any whatever. But
any heterosexual fucking dude.
But what I'm saying is, when they get older and when the world chew them up and spit them out as being used as like pawns for a certain movement or agenda or whatever, when they get older and they don't need them no more, society leave them out. And then that's when that's when it gets to the point where the DMs are slowed up, the hey, how you doing is slowed up, the all that is slowed up. The drinks ain't flowing how they used to back in the day. And your phone might really be dry now.
Conversations, not everybody's agreeing with everything you got to say.
Everybody, yeah. So now it's one of those things. You in this situation, like I don't know who I am.
You know who's gonna hit it bad though? What's the chick? Is it Amanda Seals?
Yeah.
She gonna special case. I think she's gonna be like that forever, bro. She's gonna be one of those old ladies that's even crazier.
She the new Whoopi. She gonna be the new Whoopi Goldberg.
Somebody will hire her to do some shit. She'll continue to make money. That's the fucking bad. That's a part about it.
I don't
She
know,
will
bro.
still continue to make money.
I don't know. I think the pendulum swing because I'm seeing more and more even women like kind of like I know there's some grifters out there, you know, they trying to make money, but I'm saying it's more women getting that message out there. They kind of tired of the whole stick now as well. Like you can't tell women nothing. Like, bro, it's even a trend on TikTok right now. You got a bunch of studs talking about the women that they with, and they got the same complaints we got. They're like, they don't want to do nothing. They lazy. They need everything. They don't want to pay for nothing, this, that, and the third. And these are studs. I mean, I saw one. I don't know what it is. Bull Dagger. You can't say that on YouTube.
Yeah, you can say Bull Dagger.
Oh, okay. I seen one. She looked like I saw one where the bull was separated from the dagger. That's how strong she was looking. Goddamn. She said she was tired of it.
As it proves that straight women and femmes, we may be the problem.
So y'all just don't trick on studs? Like we can't get no flowers, you can't pay for no haircut, you can't pay for a retwist. Damn, ain't no random acts of thought around this motherfucker. We just gotta provide. No. Since these females be acting like we ain't shit, they don't need us, we don't bring no value to their life. Man, fuck that. We going on strike with their ass. It's time to go on strike, man. It's time to stop putting up with this bullshit. Good gay women don't mean that they're stupid opportunists.
Like
that don't mean we stupid.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to
That's
take
the
advantage
one.
of me?
The dagger with that's
Don't
the
even
one
want
right
to take
there.
care of their kids, but you trying to take advantage of me when I'm free help? You don't take advantage of something that wants to help, you fucking dummy. Every time we go out, the expectation is that the stud pays. What?
So now I ask the question, if the men think we're the problem, and now the studs also think we're the problem, who y'all think the problem is?
It's crazy. Most studs got kids too.
That's what I'm saying.
That is the wild shit, man. I can tell you, girls can't make up their mind.
I like her dreads though, cause they clean. They clean as fuck. I like her dreads.
Yeah, so it's just the thing, bro. Like I said, when they get older, they get washed up. I ain't gonna say washed up, but y'all know what I mean by washed up. Like expectation of how your life is supposed to be subjectively ain't going how you want it. It came from you expecting something. You was told you go to school, everything gonna happen. The perfect man gonna fall down, and all these other men out here that's not on the same wavelength of you as what your expectation, how societal norms supposed to be. He's gonna be your man. But then it gets to a point where your man then consume the same content that he like, yo, these women out here really wild and I need to be careful. Because I'm seeing how they acting. And then because at a certain age, they are what is called? They what's the word? They unapologetically themselves, and they don't understand being unapologetic yourself. You might be not be too pleasant to be around.
But then they
honestly,
there you go.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say honestly, one of the many truths is the problem that led us to where we are today is you had a lot of women that were raising kids in survival mode, and from that survival mode, they were raising their daughters to take advantage of people in situations because that's what they had. That's what the moms had to do, whilst raising the sons to essentially be what we call the definition of a simp today.
Mm.
They were raising the boys to be providers. Provide your protection to these women. Provide your attention. Hey, if it come down to it, provide some fucking charity strokes. But they're not teaching the girls growing up to be the women on how to reciprocate said energy. They're just teaching them how to be takers. And that's where we got to where we at today. Because the thing with men is we we're more action based than we are word based. You can tell women a lot of things and they'll, sit on it or whatever and take that as law. Eventually, men gonna be like, hey, this 2 + 2 ain't been equaling 4 for a hot little minute. What the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? So when shit don't add up and shit go haywire, you end up with what we have today. And I know it's 4 black men on this podcast right now, so the microcosm makes it look like it's black folks only. But realistically, as much as people want to ignore it, we literally just shadowing other people with their bullshit because we picked their bullshit up off the floor to begin with. MGTOW and all these other red pill, all this other bullshit, we did not start that shit. Passport bros, white folks been buying bitches out of magazines since the 80s and 90s. It was called mail order brides. Like, I'm talking about a motherfucker bought a bitch pre-Wi-Fi, pre-internet. Motherfucker had a yellow page just to buy bitches. So let's not act like just because motherfuckers start touching some money now and they can go to the Dominican Republic and Colombia, that it's just some old new marvelous thing and we done struck gold. Okay, we got 5 brothers on the pod right now. I stand corrected. My brother Bob Brown is here too. But no, realistically though, it's just like, one thing that women, they sisterhood is loyal to a fault is they gonna stick together right, wrong, or indifferent, and they fail to realize that sometimes even these people in these red pill spaces or whatever, and the reason why it touches a lot of men and a lot of people gravitate to it, whether they stay in it or they just do a touch and go, is because eventually the men yearn to hear alternatives to the bullshit that y'all done fucking raised them in. Y'all raised them in a cesspool of fucking lies. These motherfuckers grow up and don't nothing fucking add up. Like, if you got the studs getting tired, that shows you that there's an issue. Well, no, think about it, bro. Like, they don't never teach the girls, even for Father's Day. All that they do is draw up a little hand-drawn card or whatever and go give it to their daddy. They don't even teach them to go buy the socks and the drawers. Like, hey, your daddy a hardworking man, I know you buy him underwear and shit all year, but you gonna buy him the special pair on this day. They say we appreciate you. Get him the we appreciate you drawers that he can wear on the weekends when he take time off.
I ain't gonna hold you, but I'll be straight up there. I'll put a whole list out there. But listen, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I want.
Courtney said, I got enough drawers. I got enough socks.
Hey, thanks.
I don't need that.
Listen, bro, at this point, like, listen, bro, I'm not, listen, I'm probably, listen, I'm not.
He said, I got my Christmas list with some ready.
I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing, you know what I'm saying? I'm willing to put my life on the line for you, you know what I'm saying? If you want something, I'm going to get it for you. I'm going to do everything I can to do for you, right? If I want something, I'm going to put it on the list and I want it. If I say, listen, I want these shoes right here, I want you to get them for me. I'm going to give you a whole list to choose from. There you go. That's what I want. There you go. So you ain't got to think about it. I don't want no socks. I can buy my own socks. If I want underwear, I know when I need them, I can get them. I ain't worried about that. Don't sit up here and just be lazy with the idea of, oh, I think this would be good, or at least pay attention enough to know of the things that I've said I wanted or things that I could use. If you're paying attention to me that much, cool. Like, all right, bet. If you know that I like cigars, give me something that's, you know what I'm saying, that's relative to a cigar. Or if you know that I like to drink, give me something relative to a drink, whatever the case may be. So that let me know that that's real deal coming from the thought, coming from your heart, coming from your mind. Like, oh, I heard him say that, so I'm gonna keep this and I'm gonna keep this one on the tuck. So when that time comes around for him, I can buy this for him because I heard him say this.
Hey, Courtney.
What up?
Since a common Father's Day gift nowadays, and I want macaroni steak too. A common Father's Day lazy ass gift that they do nowadays is, they just pre-wash the coochie 48 hours prior to Father's Day and go get a little wax and trim, then serve it like it's brand new. Will we be wrong to show up with a bottle of Henny and condoms on Mother's Day and say this is it?
No, we won't be wrong.
Because honestly, We got so many fucking holidays in the first world, in this Western world society, that we got to steady buy people shit. And don't nobody reach back and buy shit for us.
They added new days, bro. Girlfriend day, best friend day.
Valentine's Day, the bitch want a 50 bouquet of roses, but she don't even get you a fucking fake flower. She don't even get you a teddy bear in return. She want 50 Flo Hibachi and Ruth Chris and shit. She don't even fucking buy you the outfit to wear to the dinner. Then you get there, she want to take fucking pictures of the appetizer, the main course, the dessert, the hors d'oeuvres, and the third. And all you get is a shoulder and a pinky toe and 2 images out of fucking 23.
And maybe your watch. And maybe your watch if you got one on.
So it's like, and then they teach their kids, they teach their daughters, oh, if a man ain't buying you nothing, he ain't shit, blah, 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 get you somebody. Then they go teach the sons, oh, hey, you got to go out, you got to treat that girl like she's the bitch ain't special, her throat special to me, but she not special ed. Because let's face it, a lot of these motherfuckers that's professional whores, they retarded.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm gonna be 110% honest with you. And this is where, man, listen, I'm a don't call space. Ain't nothing sassy about me, ain't nothing ever been sassy about me, bro. And I came up from the South. I came up with a rigid father out of the military. So I was raised by a strong father, right? And one of the things for sure, and even to this day, I spoil my dad as best as I can. You know what I'm saying? I bought him a Citizen watch because, you know, pops need to be loved too, right? Because he did what he was supposed to do as a father, as a man, for his wife and for his children. And so the biggest issue that I have is that when a man asks for something, it's seen as sassy. It's like, no, they want shit too. And so when you get to a certain point in life, if of course, if you can afford it, and that's why we're gonna continue to keep running up this bag.
Because niggas is buying shit they can't afford.
That's
fair
too.
Put that shit on the firm if you love me, ho. Like, stop that shit.
I'm with it, but you know what I'm saying? That's what the financial literacy coming like, listen, I don't want you going dead about it, but I want you to, you know what I'm saying, when we get to a point where we can buy the shit that we actually want in life, not just the shit that we gonna settle for, I'm gonna want shit. Nigga, short. Surprise me with a vehicle. Surprise me with some dope shit I always talk about. Surprise me with that core. Surprise me with that Porsche. I want you to surprise me with it. I'm chilling. I ain't thinking about it. Surprise me with the Porsche. Like, hey, baby, I got something for you. Oh, word? Oh, you got that Porsche Taycan? Say less. We own it now? That's what. Oh, you paid for it cash? No loan? Say less. I'm with it. But it ain't sassy though, because guess what? We're humans too, right? That's what they say. They want men to express themselves too, right? See, there you go. You got sassy men, but yet and still. Now, if I turn it now, if I flip this bitch over and I start being extremely masculine, if I start being toxic masculinity, and I say, bitch, I ain't buying you a motherfucking thing until you start proving to me that you worth it for me to buy you some shit, then I'm toxic. So make up your mind. Do you want me to be a true masculine man? So guess what? You're gonna have to work for it. You're gonna have to put down. You're gonna have to do everything I fucking tell you to do. I'm gonna lead you in the right fucking direction. And then what? I ain't gonna ask you for nothing, but what I am gonna tell you to do is you gonna follow my lead, and you ain't gonna say shit to me. Because I'm gonna be the protector, I'm gonna be the provider. Then what? What you got to say now?
Authentically 8072. Put down the definition of provider. When they say men are providers, what are they supposed to provide? Put that before I respond to your little dusty ass shit you talking in the chat.
And then she said, I'd never.
I told
because
you.
The problem is a lot of these bitches don't know what the fuck a provider is. You can't chain link all four of us and Courtney pay the lights, Marcus pay the dinners, I pay the fucking phone bill, and Macaroni pay the internet, and you talking about providers. Okay, so if we don't know, we dusty lames. So you know what happens? You know how dusty lames talk? You's a bum ass bitch. Get the fuck out of here. So back to what we was talking about. Back to what we was talking about.
No, hold on, Rob. Hold on. That's all they got, bro. Like, look, click on her. At least she got a profile pic. I told you when they get to a certain age,
your mama failed you. That's why you talking like that, you little bum ass motherfucker.
Instead of them being somewhere being productive and everything, they on a live with people that's 10 years younger than her, and she calling them gay, don't even know them and stuff, just because we having a conversation.
Come on, man. That's AI Cardi B with a fucking Japanese 7-Eleven cup. We know this motherfucker, some dude beating off in his socks in the basement somewhere trying to fucking.
That ain't 7-Eleven. That's Cookout.
This fucking Sherrod or whatever that motherfucker name is over here in the chat with a turban on. Everybody fucking studying this motherfucker.
But here's the thing, though. They don't even know how to use your correctly. So I don't take them seriously.
Like, dog, they don't even know, bro. She keep doing it. They don't know how to. She don't know how to use your correctly.
So
like
you are and yours.
That's gonna be a snapback. Jesus.
Hold on. I said this what they do a lot of time. They so low. They even start talking about your dead family members. That's how disgusting some of them are.
That all reminds me when you like elementary school.
She's so unsatisfied with her life that she would go that low to talk to somebody. Don't even know if it was that.
Check this out, bro. This is like we walking in the mall, window shopping some shoes right now, and the bitch flash a titty. Don't pay this shit no mind, man. She trying to distract the fucking conversation. All right, back to how we was cooking and we was rocking. The problem is, men supposed to put their life on the line for these little dusty ass, bum ass, fucking stank twat assholes, and they don't even fucking do nothing for us. We can't go to dinner one time out of 365 days in the year, and they fucking say the whole fucking meal is on me. Appetizer, dessert, drinks included. But we supposed to take them everywhere.
And here's an even bigger thing. Something so simple. She worried about somebody begging. Nobody said beg anything, but here's the even bigger part. If you my chick, if you my shorty, if you my loved one, shorty, I'm willing to lose my life for you. And you telling me I'm begging because I want you to do something for me?
Courtney, stop that shit, bro. It's 2026. If the bus is coming, throw the bitch in the street and watch it. Record it. Yell World Star. We not standing on the outside of the sidewalk no more. Push the bitch in the street.
No, we gonna do that for the chicks we gonna do that for the shorties that we rocking with. But these dusty hoes right here, those are the shorties that we categorize, that we bust down, that we push them home to the trash can. We ain't stunning these bitches. We ain't stunning these kind of hoes right here because they the ones, when I said earlier, the 304s that want to be like the shorties that we take care of, that's where they want to be. She on the other side. She the one that we bust down and we keep it pushing. She a dusty. I don't talk to no bitch who take pictures with a whatever fuck that is, a scarf on her fucking head with a Cookout or a 7-Eleven cup on her hand and thinking this a cute picture. I don't take none of them bitches seriously. So she can miss me, but I do appreciate the fact that she got a profile picture though, even though that may not be her for real. But that's neither here nor there. But I'll let y'all go ahead.
Boy, this is a dude in the basement with the Jergen Kleenex care package, fucking out here trying to fucking find entertainment on the internet. This is the equivalent of the early Xbox Halo days when motherfuckers was 10 years old talking shit in the chat through the fucking headphones before motherfuckers started getting banned from playing online. Ain't nobody worried about stunting these fucking distractions. Now we got 23 fucking holidays in the year and bitch ain't buying nigga shit all year. Ain't nobody begging for the shit. When are y'all gonna show y'all fucking appreciation, you bum bitches? That's what we asking. Since you really want to take it there.
Man, if your girl ain't buying,
y'all brag that y'all can't cook no more. Y'all DoorDash and everything. Y'all don't clean work for them. Y'all want a nigga to put y'all up, but we still gotta hire the help, but we can't fuck the help. So I'm supposed to be providing for a whole nother bitch when you sitting up there and your shit just stank all damn day. You half-assed the head. You can talk to your homegirls for fucking 3 hours on end, can't suck dick for 3 minutes. Get the fuck out of here. What are y'all doing? This is why that whole conversation of what are you bringing to the table started to begin with. And if you ain't bringing nothing to the table, I'm bringing another bitch to put something on you. Since you want to be the foundation, we going to step on your ass to get to where we need to go. And that's why hoes get drugged through the mud. Because y'all hoes ain't even respectable nowadays. Back then, the side bitch used to help the whole economy of the fucking family. Y'all bitches don't help shit. All of y'all is the real butt begging bum ass bitches. If we really want to get to the brass tacks of things, niggas gotta make 6 figures to support 4 bitches to get one task completed. Miss me with that shit, man.
I'm about to make this motherfucker pay a tariff. You keep talking authentically, you're gonna have to pay a tariff. But anyway, yeah, I love it. I love it. But here's the thing, though. I love when the chat engages, even though they dusty, even though they bum bitches, even though this may be a bot that's talking right now. Authentic, you want to come up? Authentically, you want to come up? You want to come up? I'll send you the link. I'll send you a link so you can come up and get your shit off.
Whoa. That boy said, I want
authentically goes.
That boy said, I want smoke.
Here's the thing. Here's the stipulation. You got to be on camera.
You know that's not gonna happen.
Ain't no on my phone don't work, my camera don't work, because that let me know you dusty right off the bat.
She not gonna do it. She got a cigarette and a baby in her arm, bro.
It better not be no potato cam neither.
No potato cam or nothing. I'll send you the link so you can come up and get your shit off.
She got a cigarette and a baby in her hand, burping that down.
That's either her friend that she took a picture of, or that was her like 10 years ago.
Nah, what's it? I'll put the link in there for her. I'm not scared of having my camera. All right, bet. Say less. We gonna. I like it. I like
all that pump faking. We gotta get more
topics. No, don't worry about it. What you say?
She pump faking. She ain't gonna go.
I'm not scared of having my camera. Okay, bet. Say less. We gonna pull the camera real quick. There you go. There's the link. Go ahead and pull up.
She ain't coming up.
And don't come up here trying to troll. I want you to have a conversation. Show it. Tell us how much of a bum we are. I want to know. Tell us what. Since you disagree, I want you to tell us how you disagree, what you disagree with. Don't come up here trying to be extra, saying no stupid shit. Come up here and have a real conversation. If you can't do that, there it is.
Whoa! Wow! I know a begging bitch when I see one. No, you didn't. I know a begging.
It didn't take long, bro. It didn't take long.
There's powerful niggery at work here.
Yeah, buddy. There it is. There it is.
I missed it. What was it?
She wanted us to pay her for her to come up.
Shit.
There it is.
Her cash
I told y'all.
And she dropped that shit quick.
There it is. There it is. Oh, but we the begging was, but you asking for money. You asking for money for you to come up. There you go. You broke. You a broke bum bitch. There you go. See, you just
Robert.
You broke. You bummy.
Hey,
You're
Courtney, you see how easy it is to get a shorty to shake a styrofoam cup on the internet?
Easy money. Easy money.
That might be the most disturbing one we got, bro. That might.
No, we don't want your grace no more. We don't want your grace no more because you asked for a cash out. You being a bum. You being a bum. We don't want you. We don't want you to come up no more. You done it. After you showed us how broke you are and how much of a dusty you are, we don't want you to come up no more. You good. You had your opportunity, but then guess what? You had to show your true, authentic self, and you a bum.
That's funny.
Thank you for proving the point.
Because even if she would have came up here, bro, it would sound like this. Well, first of all, I just think that y'all just be saying a lot of stuff to downgrade black women, and I don't appreciate that. And all y'all broke.
But why they always put it on black like it's fucking exclusive to them? Right. Y'all copying the blueprint from somebody else. These people keep shipping textbooks across the track and letting y'all lead the fucking way, and then they forget y'all when y'all get them to the promised land. But hey, what do we know?
Right, Courtney. I don't know how to feel about that one, though. It's a long video, bro. It's like we just watching it.
Hey, when they pan around to that face and them big teeth, he like, what's going on?
Yeah, bro. Like he's squinting his eyes while he doing it.
You gotta make sure y'all know it's real or it.
You gotta let y'all know. You know what I'm saying? Marcus was having a hard time, so I was like, I bet I got it. I had to give it.
That 10 seconds of that one's better than 1 second of the old boy. Come on, man. Man, I'd rather have a fake face.
But no, man. But in all seriousness, though, that's the conversation that we have, man. That's what we're talking about. Don't worry about what my girl at. Worry about yourself. How about that?
She waiting for you to quit begging. How about that?
She said, "Tell that hoe to stop begging." That's what she said.
Get that crunchy part out your drawers before you come talk to us.
Got that tacky ass outfit on in your profile picture. I'm on your head today. Oh yeah, I'm on your head today. It's Tuesday. We on y'all head today. Yup, on y'all head. Why y'all up instead of being next to your woman? Don't worry about it, because all women understand what we building over here. Why you ain't up under your man? You ain't got no man because you too busy in here talking to us. Why your man letting you talk to other men? Why you ain't worried about your fucking self? How about that?
I got a question. Why your rose toy clogged? Why so snotty? Why you ain't got no cleaner for it? Why your panties got a crunchy part?
When it's cold outside.
Why the armpit of your bra got fucking halo stains on it? What about that?
Hey, she got a pigeon on her shirt, don't she?
Yeah, she got a pigeon on her shirt or a duck, whatever the fuck that is.
Pretty bird.
Like she really thinking of something. Got the finger on her little like, what you thinking about?
It's pandering, bro. She got the cup in her hand and she got an Aflac commercial. She think it's sponsored. That's the Aflac bird.
I think she a little cross-sided. Oh no.
Oh, shit.
Look, I guarantee she thought this picture was cute. Ooh, this one here gonna kill him. This one here gonna kill him. And I'm looking away outside at the field and shit. This one here gonna kill him.
AI profile pic done wore lace front so much the edge is burning. That's why they can't pull that scarf all the way up to the front.
Ooh.
She on break from cleaning toilets.
She throwing some heaters in there. Your mama dirty.
She on the toilet. She sipping coffee on the toilet. Matter of fact, it look like she creeping outside her side dude window.
Who's that creeping out my window? All right, man. Let's leave her alone before she get upset. You know what I'm saying? Leave her alone. We gave her enough attention for the day. She'll be all right. She'll be back. But yeah, any final thoughts on that topic?
Yeah. Oh nah.
Final thoughts. Man, you the sacrificial lamb of the world. Keep doing what you're doing for those who appreciate what you're doing. Women, it's okay to appreciate the people that show that they appreciate you every once in a while. It's okay to reach back.
Pause.
Shit, ain't no pause. Shit, they gotta reach back to wipe the coochie. They gotta wipe front to back.
Yo, that's crazy, son.
If you done practice your reach from the age of 5, then practice like you gonna reach to survive. Or you could be like authentically over here with the crunchy part in the panties, frustrated because it ran out of tide.
No, the only thing I gotta say is, yeah, I don't know. I could never be a woman who didn't value me as much as I value her. So it's crazy to me to hear some dudes say they chicks don't never like cover dinner or buy them some shit. Man, that's fucking crazy as fuck.
I got one more after Marcus is done.
No, that's it. You good? That's all I gotta say.
Boom. Stop asking women to buy you stuff. That's gay. Okay, gay. It's gay. All right, you know what? We just gonna go to the Webster's dictionary and say that gay means happy. because gay can't mean anything else. It can't mean defending folk, the folk that like playing the peanut butter, because them be y'all best friends. So you can't demonize it on one end and then act like it's an insult or whatever on the other end, and then that's your best friend at the same time. Like, why do you weaponize your friends? See, and that's the problem. Y'all never stand on any solid ground anywhere, and y'all want people to take y'all serious. But hey, that's fine. Instead of your Cash App, drop your P.O. box so we can send you some Tide soap. I know them fucking drawers need some washing.
Ooh-wee.
I'll send you some complimentary pine salt too, just so the house can stay clean. It ain't smell
smell like mayonnaise and pickle juice in that thing.
Shit, it's nighttime. Them motherfucking cockroaches twerking under the microwave. They think it's a club in Moscow right now.
Mac, you got anything?
Oh, final thoughts?
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Not this time.
Not at this time, brother. I got you.
I said not this time, dog. I ain't got nothing, man. Just let's see. Nah, I ain't got nothing, bro. Y'all keep making some money.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm with it too. I mean, at the end of the day, listen to the people that's commenting, you know, the fake trollers who want to be trolls and they suck at trolling. We'll appreciate y'all dusty asses too for commenting. You know what I mean? One day you will learn. One day you will figure it out.
Hey, Courtney, you want to know the beautiful thing about raising yourself?
What's that?
All them family insults, friend insults, and all that other shit that people try to throw out, it really don't stick nowhere.
It don't.
Like, mom ain't help me do homework. She ain't help me do shit. So you could talk all the shit you want about her. She's still great in her regard.
Exactly.
She's still a miserable bum bitch. What the fuck that got to do with me?
Hey, you can't even have a. She hadn't said anything that was valuable in the comments. All she was doing is trolling, which was trash trolling anyway. Y'all need to figure out. Y'all need to go to a troll school and figure out how to troll some people properly, because y'all fucking suck. That's one.
Join the Patreon. I'll teach Troll Academy in there.
There you go.
I think y'all need to, with the trolling, y'all gotta come up with some new stuff instead of saying the same stuff other women been saying. Just calling us, just saying that people gay and talking about our mom.
They barely buy new toys. All they know how to do is recycle the same old bullshit.
Like talking about my dead mom or grandma and stuff. That do not fade. Like, it's been overused. Like, for real. Like, that's it.
Like, it don't even.
It's crazy. This only affects someone who's in like middle school. like you know what I mean? Like when you're in middle school, you said dumb shit like this. Right? Like,
check this out. You know the beauty about this one right here? You talking shit on women. This is where a lot of y'all that ain't make it past the third grade start conflating situations. We talking shit on bum bitches like you. Women different. Women know their place. Women know they work.
Monolith.
Women know that they love. Women know that they protected. Bum bitches, y'all can get hit in traffic and we yelling World Star. We not lose. It's 50 of y'all fucking created every hour.
Hey, if you were street smart, you would know how to critically think. So that lets me know you're not street smart at all. You may, and I couldn't even. I was about to give you grace and say you're book smart, but the way that you're writing your sentences, I can't even say that.
Hey, you start all your sentences lowercase. That's kind of weird.
YouTube University degrees do not qualify as college grad. I'm sorry.
Hey, Courtney, she was expecting us to be like the dude off of Lil Jon's. Don't be talking about my mama.
Well, sadly tonight you seem to be the only one we came across. So thank you for calling yourself what I just told you. Authentically.
Right. You the only one we came across. So damn, you talking about yourself. Ain't that some shit?
But hey, like, comment, share, subscribe, join the Patreon. And Bosley Raw will be teaching Troll Academy, so you can be better off than people like this in the field where we keep it real. And yeah. I'm gonna say
this one more time, and then I'm gonna let you have it. Authentically 8072. First of all, men who break. She said, men who break women down or try to are attracted to other men. See, here's your issue. See, what you don't understand is this: you don't know any of us. That's one. You don't know what type of women we have encountered. You don't understand the experiences we have had with different women. That's why we're able to talk on these women. We're not just sitting behind the desk just talking. We've had these experiences. So with that being said, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That's one. Because if I wanted to, I could have you. But I don't want you because I don't like
college, my nigga. College.
Because I don't want bum bitches. I don't like bum bitches.
Hey, she's a collage. You know when you put multiple things together, she's a collage graduate. Ain't no college.
Yeah, she's a collage. Yeah, that's all. That's all. She look. That's what I'm saying. You can't even have a. She can't even have a logical. She can't even have a logical conversation. She don't know how to think critically. She can't think outside the box. Anything that's said about a woman is man bad or you hate women. Where the fuck did we say that we hate women?
Hey, Courtney.
Everybody on here deals with the woman. And none of them, guess what? Not one man is speaking ill about the woman that they deal with.
Hey, Courtney, check this out. Men who break women down or try to, mind you, I'm adding the punctuations as we go because it's just a run on.
You're right. Live real life, PJ.
Men who break down or try to are attracted to other men, incels. Guess what? Women only like men that break them down. What the fuck do you think sex is? What you think dropping off good D is? What you think putting you through the mattress is? It's breaking a bitch down.
That boy is good.
But it's been another episode of some bitches, not women, some bitches ain't shit. Tune in next time to Real Nigga Conversations with Real People.
I don't get. She up here talking mad shit to all of us, and gonna sit here and say like, we putting her down. Did she not the fuck see all the shit she been writing? Like, I don't understand. Like, this is stupid.
We gave her too much shine, bro. That's our fault. That's our bad. We gave her too much shine. We gonna let her rock out.
No. We did exactly what we did because that coincided with some of the stuff we were talking tonight. Some women are very unaware of how they carry themselves, and unfortunately she don't. And this is like one of the prime examples.
How much are you authentically selling it for?
And you have someone like Sharon fucking right next to a fucking champion her own. Yeah, you tell them.
I bet what you were saying wrong.
She calling us like this.
I was just saying, man, this is just one of the things where it's on display. Some women, they women and people, but we talking about women, they really don't know how they come off. They think all this right here is justified and it's cool, but it just shows you everything that we be talking about, and it ain't enough trauma. She might got some trauma. You know what I'm saying? You know how we use that loosely. That's the reason why, we can't fault her because she might got some trauma. That's the reason why she talked to us like this.
Why you want to try to slap us? Why you gotta slap our mom? Why you want to try to slap us? We talking to you. You ain't talking to our parents. Cause guess what? You ain't stupid enough to do nothing like that.
All right, but Courtney, see, the problem is they think because we talk the way that we talk, that we ain't got strong backings behind us.
Facts.
If you even raise your hand in my mama presence, all you're gonna see is that cutscene credits where it say that Robert E. Wild or whatever, and you hear the song playing, you gonna hear them saxophones. Raise your hand, I dare you. Cause we grown ass men and we wouldn't even do that towards our own mama. So that's how we know that the middle of your panties crunchy.
Well, you got more disrespect towards women than anybody else because you talk about slapping somebody's mama. So you going against the very thing that you up here telling us that we talking about. You see how dumb you are?
If you let them talk long enough, they contradict themselves.
You see how stupid you are? Hey, bro, listen, bro, we're not gonna address this person anymore. We're gonna call it because now she's contradicted herself again. She got caught up in herself, and now she's getting emotional. So we're not gonna leave it be.
But hey, I'll leave it. But this is exactly how women do. They will say the most fucked up shit to you, and for some reason they don't recognize what they're doing, and then once you react, there's a problem.
Yeah, that's facts, bro.
Hey, authentically, guess what? Mommy be authentically watching the pod. She like what we say.
Exactly.
She gonna send you some Tide Pods though. We know it's dirty over there.
Send some Tide Pods. I got you, Fi. I'll make sure I add you on that, big dog. Don't worry.
Don't worry. Lying. Authentically, we authentically invite you to come back and tune in to more conversations. You'll see moms up here. They be in the chat.
Yeah, they're gonna say, I'm telling you, bro, she gonna have to start paying the tariff, bro. I ain't got time for these bum hoes. They gonna have to start paying tariffs. I'm not bringing nobody else up. I ain't highlight nobody else until they start paying tariffs.
Hey, God love me. He ain't gonna punish me. You the one with the itchy wig.
He said with the itchy wig.
Yeah, that's that itchy wig syndrome. That's why they can't never sit still.
This man said the itchy wig.
Be out there patting their brain cells in traffic and shit. Fuck out of here.
Bro, this dude stupid. This nigga said that.
Yeah.
He said the itchy wig, but all good, man. Everybody who's in here, I appreciate y'all for kicking it with your people. We appreciate y'all for tapping in with us. And until next time, we'll holler.